Here we go. Here we go. All right. Straight from the basement, man. Here in Washington, D.C., man. I got one of the nicest dudes, man, in the game right now in the underground scene. We talk about my man Maverick Montana, Montana Mav. This dude is super nice, man. So, hey, man, I appreciate you being here, brother.
I truly appreciate being here, man.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt, man. So look, again, man, I just want to thank you for just being here, man, giving me the opportunity, man, to interview a caliber of MC as yourself, man. I've been following your movement. I say about for the past 4 years, man, and
You
we got some
strapped
shit to
in
talk
then.
about.
You strapped in.
Man, tapped in, strapped in, all that, fam. So, hey, man, let's not waste no time, man. So, first of all, you from upstate New York. Tell the people, man, what part of upstate New York you from, fam?
Rochester, New York, to be exact.
No doubt, man. So, what part of Rochester is that? East side, west side, whatever.
East side, west side, the south side. You know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
I predominantly was raised on the southwest side of Rochester, but
Okay.
I was born on the east side.
No doubt, no doubt. So look here, man. Like I said, you got a dope name, man. Like I never heard of anything like that, man. Like, how did you get the name Maverick Montana? I know you abbreviate it now, but how did you get that name? And I always wanted to ask you that, brother.
Man, listen, when I first even adopted the Montana, first and foremost, I live like a maverick.
No
I'm not
doubt,
really a rules guy. I just like to do whatever I like to do.
no doubt.
I want to do it, period, point blank. So I
Okay.
live like a maverick. That's where that come from. But I adopted the Montana. I used to be a big, and I'm still a big Cormega fan. And you
Oh,
know,
shout out
Cormega,
to Omega.
Cormega Montana.
No doubt, no
Now,
doubt.
back in the day, Corey spent some time here in the town, and we
Mm,
was moving around, and we was moving in some circles that was real close to each other, whatnot. But I
okay.
was still like a big fan. You know what
No
I'm saying?
doubt.
I was rapping,
Yeah.
but I was a big fan. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And that's where all of that shit. That's where that Montana shit came from. You know.
Okay. No doubt, man.
I think it really hit when him and Nas had the beef. You know what I'm saying? You know that
Yeah. I
shit
didn't
ain't
like
even
that,
talked
man.
about. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
shit ain't even talked about no more. But that's when
Right,
it
right.
really hit. Like
No
I
doubt.
really was like, yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to
Okay.
come at the Giants the way you doing it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But that's where that shit came from.
No doubt, man. Hey, I just had to ask you, man, because I know, sometimes I say Maverick Montana, sometimes I say Montana Mav. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
A lot of people still do it. A
right,
lot of people still do it. It kind of fuck up like the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Mess up my search. You know, it fuck
no
with the
doubt.
search engines and stuff like that. So
Okay,
even on Twitter, my Twitter is just Mav, nothing more. And it was, you
okay.
know what I'm saying? It was just to tell them like, yo, it ain't no
Mm,
Montana, it's Mav, nothing
okay,
more. You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
No
And
doubt.
it's
So
all
look,
good though. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no
yeah.
foul ever.
So the fans can still, they can still refer to you as Mav Monk. 'Cause I think that's a dope ass name, brother.
Listen, they fans, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Long as they ain't saying nothing disrespectful, it's all a go.
no doubt,
It's
no
all a
doubt.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's love right there.
Yeah. Now I just want to make sure, that I'm calling you the right name. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because I
do.
know you got to abbreviate it now.
Absolutely.
So you know what I'm saying. But
Absolutely.
look, we gonna keep it moving, man. We got some shit to talk about, brother. Again, you just mentioned, man, Cormega being one of your influences, man. Who else, man, inspired you growing up, man?
Oh man, like when I was coming up, like I came up during a different time. So the music that I was listening to, like I was listening to the Curtis Blow,
Mm,
Bambada, uh Dougie Fresh, Get Fresh crew. You know
no
what I'm saying?
doubt,
I was listening to all of that shit before I was listening to, you know what I'm saying,
no doubt,
golden era artists. You know what I mean?
no doubt.
But crazy as it may sound, I didn't really have any influences at that particular time.
Okay,
Um, I tell a lot of stories. You could you can give Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying, that he definitely contributed to the art of storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
the Avengers of Slick Rick. That's a classic. That's my
That's a
shit.
classic.
Yeah.
Listen, on the Radicus joint, I did a bedtime story joint. You know
Oh
what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
But I
You
was
saw.
telling
Oh,
the story.
come on, man. What you talking about, man? You talking the Mad Files joint
Yeah.
off the Montana Files?
Right.
Yeah, man.
I
I'm
did
I'm
the
tapped
joint
in, man.
on
I do
there, the
my
bedtime
homework, brother.
story shit. I see.
I
That's
do my
it.
homework, man. Shout out to Radicus, man. He did a joint with Mooch too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He did a dope ass project with Mooch, man. So again, man, like you said, you from Rochester, man. Tell us how I was growing up in Rochester, man, because I'm listening to this track on that myself, man. You talk about Pops wasn't dead, man. I ain't trying to get all up in your personal,
I
but
feel
Mom's
you.
was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
respect you as a man. So I mean, just if you could just shed a little light, man, of how it was growing up, man. Cause that song I feel like really is very detailed, man. And I feel like it's a real personal song compared to a lot of the the music that you put out. Not saying that you don't touch on that type of subject
Indeed.
matter, because you do,
Yeah,
but
it's
that
truly
particular
important
song,
to tap that particular vein. You know what I'm saying? On
there
each
we go.
project, you got to give them something that, like, everybody ain't been a gangster, everybody ain't did this,
No
but
doubt.
you know what I'm saying. Everybody got family, and you know what I'm saying.
No doubt.
Everything ain't always on the up and up. But like growing up
Okay.
there as a kid, you know what I'm saying. Carefree, carefree, regular
Okay.
childhood. You know what I'm saying. I think it was like when my mom's lost her job,
Mm,
that you know what I'm saying, she was already in the in the in crowd, you know what
no
I'm saying,
doubt.
moving with certain circles, and my mom ended up being a hustler.
No doubt.
So with that, you know what I'm saying, she was in and out of town, she was moving and shaking. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents,
Okay.
which gave me a lot of freedoms.
Mm,
At a certain point in my life, my mother got locked up, and even during that time, like, my father wasn't around,
right.
and you know what I'm saying, like, my grandparents wasn't really trying to get no fancy clothes and none of
Hell
that
nah.
stuff.
Nah. As
I knew
long
how
as
to
you
go
had
get
clothes.
them. Yep. As
That's
long
it.
as they was clean and you had something, you was good.
No
But
doubt.
for some of us,
Yeah.
that wasn't really good enough. You know what I'm saying? And when you know how
Okay.
to get it, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying, you might take that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? The first motherfucker you might believe in is gonna be you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
make some shit happen, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what it was. Like that, I think
Okay.
those were like my early introductions to myself being in the street. But I
Okay.
would probably credit, you know what I'm saying, my sister more so than my mom for, you know what I'm saying, like, carving out my rite of passage to be there, because I would pop up a lot of different places and everybody would
Okay.
be like, yo, you know who little brother that is. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? My sister had already carved her niche, you know, out in the
okay.
streets. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the rite of passage came from her,
No
because, like,
doubt.
that was my first protector.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much older your sister is over you?
Sister, the one I'm talking about, she's probably about 7, 8 years older than I am.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but like, I would truly say that, like, that was my first protector. It didn't
Mm,
matter whether it was a boy, girl. It didn't matter what it was. Like,
no doubt.
if you did me wrong, like, she was gonna fuck you up. She was gonna get you.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's
And I,
crazy.
and I think that shit right there kind of, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, that kind of
I got
followed.
three older sisters, bro. So I can relate, brother. I got three of
Word.
them. Yeah.
Listen, man, she a monster.
Yeah, mine's act like my mama, bro.
Yeah.
Like I swear, bro. Like
Yeah.
see that she 14. See, mine's is 14 years older than me. And then I got one that's 10 years older. So here I am. Man, I'm 39 years old, man. They still act like, you know what I'm saying?
Telling you, listen, man, right now, my sister
Yeah,
was, you know what I'm saying? You would think I was 5 or 6 years old.
man.
Yeah, you would think I was five or six
Yeah,
years old.
no
It's like,
doubt.
yo, you serious?
Right. Nigga, grown ass man and shit now,
Yes,
man.
yes.
No doubt, no doubt. So look, man, again, like I love your style, man. It's very unique, and we gonna get into all that shit, man. But I want to know, when did you first realize, like, man, I could spit, man, I can do this shit, man. And when did you decide to take this shit serious?
Damn. When
The
I
loaded
first
gun
realized, yeah, it
question.
is. It's loaded.
Yeah.
When I first realized that I could spit was, you know what I'm saying, like in the old neighborhood, when your name would start to be mentioned among
Mm,
others, when you know, when they would have an argument about you, like, oh,
mm.
somebody would be like, nah, I think this is the illest nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the projects and
Okay.
whatnot. And somebody would be like, yo, but what about, you know what I'm saying, what about Mav? At that time
Right.
my name was Ava Rex, so you know they'd be like, yo, what about Ava Rex?
Okay.
Like, yo, like, he, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And then niggas would tell, though, niggas would tell, like, yo, you might be leaving the house and somebody come up to you and be like, "Yo, such and such said he the illest in the projects." You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
So it was around that time that I knew like
How old were you?
you on to something. At that time, I'm probably like maybe anywhere between like 18 and
Mm,
19. Like I know like yeah, shit's starting to change because I'm doing more too. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
At that time, like I'm like 5, 6 years in to
Mm.
playing in the streets too. So like the shit that I'm talking about is
You got life experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Compared to the average 18, you know.
right. But listen, the crazy shit was like I still got good grades in school. I still
Mm,
like you know what I'm saying. I still
okay.
got sectional and all state athlete and
Yeah, I
all
was
of
just
that
about to
shit.
ask
You
about that.
know
I
what I'm
heard about
saying?
you to ball, man. Talk about that a little bit, man.
Man, listen, I that really wasn't my thing, but like I wanted to play well enough to keep up with my guys who
No doubt.
thing it was. You know what I'm saying? So I would practice like before the niggas that was nice would come to the basketball court. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I would get out there, I would shoot my 1,000 shots, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And
Yeah.
one day niggas caught me and they needed somebody to play. And of course, I did not want to play with niggas
Okay.
because these wasn't even my niggas. These was the niggas that was better than my niggas that
Okay.
would play. And
Yeah.
I was up at 12 school. I was up at 12 school, you know, on the south side of Rochester, New York.
Oh,
And
y'all schools had the numbers
yeah,
like the boroughs.
yeah, like you know,
I
we
never
got
knew
like
that.
33, you know,
Oh
we get that.
shit.
So they got names too, but they still got, you know what I'm saying, the
Oh,
numbers attached to it.
okay.
But
Go
it
ahead.
was like at that time that I played with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because I balanced shit out.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I was really able to see exactly what I had been working on. I was able to put that shit to work and got
Mm.
them niggas respect. Like then. So like my swagger changed like drastically
Oh
after that
man.
when it came to, you know what I'm saying, hooping. And shit, I was an assassin for a while. You know what I'm saying?
What position you to play?
What happened?
What position you play?
I was a two guard.
Two guard.
Yep, yep.
Okay. No doubt. No
Two
doubt.
guard, good swing, man. You know what I'm saying? I play well off the ball because I could leap. So you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? What I might have lacked in ball handling, it wouldn't matter. Just put it up there. I'll go get it for you.
Got you. Got you. All right,
Get
brother.
it for you.
Hey, so like I said, man, with all like I said, man, I love your style, man. And it's very, it's very authentic, man. Like with all this fake shit going on with a lot of these rappers, man. We're not gonna say no names or whatever. But
Let's say the name.
no, we ain't gonna do that.
Nah,
We ain't gonna
we gonna let niggas live. But you know what?
yeah,
On some real life shit, that
yeah,
ain't even my thing, anyways.
right,
Like to be like, cause what do I stay in the game? If I named off 4 or 5 artists right now, like
right.
what the fuck do I stay in the game from?
No doubt. Nah, I feel
Put
you.
niggas on display like that. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
way it is, the game will weed you out. Nobody has to say anything.
Mm. Man,
Nobody
I
has
never
to
heard that
listen.
before. I
It's
never thought of it like that.
listen, the game will weed you out. Nobody got to tell nothing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Listen,
No doubt.
everybody a gangster until a gangster show up. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Suck that shit, suck the energy right out of you. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the difference, man. You can see the difference. Listen, and it's all in the details.
It froze. Yeah, my bad. It froze for a second.
It's
But
all
nah, I
good.
heard you, man. Nah, like you said, man, everybody,
Yeah,
uh, like you said, man, like, until the gangster shows up, that's when we gonna see what time it is with niggas, man. So I feel you, brother.
absolutely. Listen, when them gangsters pop up, you see them niggas, they get quiet, their little stomach
Yeah.
hurting and shit. You be like, oh,
Hey,
nigga.
yeah, no doubt. But
Yeah.
look, see, that's the thing, man. Like, so where do you draw the fine line, man? Because your music, man, is very authentic, man. Like listening to it, like I've never been to Rochester, New York, but listening to your music, man, I feel like I've been there. It feel like, you know what I'm saying? I never played. I played in the streets about 6 months, man. I realized that ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm
six
saying? But
months.
listen to your music, man. It placed me there. Like it's very vivid, man. So where does an artist have to draw that fine line, man, between being authentic and realizing that this is at the end of the day is still art? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Don't get me wrong. I think all of us, no matter how authentic, you know what I'm saying, we still creative.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're still being creative,
No,
you know,
no
with
doubt.
the way we telling the stories. And although we're giving you some details that the niggas who were there or the niggas who are in that particular life, only those guys are gonna recognize those details. We still not telling you everything.
Exactly. Nah, I feel you.
Yep, we still not telling you everything. We telling you what we want you to know.
Mm,
We already know that shit can be very, very incriminating.
no
Listen,
doubt.
in our studio all the time. Um, shit, Mooch got a habit. Is he be writing some shit, and then Riggs will play it, and we look at each other like, no,
You gotta tap him on the shoulder, like, nah, Mooch.
can't put that shit out. Like, you think about bitch going to jail, you know, go to prison forever. Can't tell him that. Yo,
Hey,
bro, you got to
hey,
be
man.
careful.
I was
You got to
listening
be
to that
careful.
Abracadabra, man. You can't, man. I swear, man. That project, right? We gonna get into all that shit, man. But
Got you.
man, one thing I love about you, man, is your penmanship, man. Like you very vivid, man. Like when did you realize, like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna try to make sure that my pen game is always A1. Like fuck all the fads, fuck all what's what the different waves. Like I'm gonna make sure my pen game is proper. Like when did you realize, like, man, I'm always keep my pen game A1. What inspired you to keep your shit? Because your shit sharp, brother. Let's talk about that,
I
man.
truly appreciate it. I think it just truly comes with living and seeing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Being around certain stuff, being an active guy. You know what I'm saying? When it came to certain things, and shit, just really moving and shaking, traveling, seeing things. This shit that I don't rap about because I'll be like, why the fuck I'm gonna rap about that? Them niggas ain't never even been out of their town, never even been off of their block. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So with certain
no
stuff
doubt.
that I don't even rap about. You know what I'm saying? Not to dumb my shit at the same time, not to it will probably come off like I was bragging or some shit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said something in another interview um about I rhyme about certain stuff because that's the shit that they could relate to.
Okay,
I said I don't rhyme about certain shit like wow, Gates was recording certain verses for Dark Side of Nature.
we gonna
I was
talk
in
about
the
that.
other room, you know what I'm saying? I was in the other room, um, fucking with the stocks.
Mm.
You know, so while he was rapping, I was fucking with some stocks. You know what I'm saying? I was purchasing purchasing stocks in the other
Hey,
room.
I just started that shit. I just got on my stock game, man.
Got you.
Yeah, trying to versify that portfolio.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so much more that you know what I'm saying. You can get it in so many different ways. It just
No
makes sense to
doubt.
try your hand at getting it.
No
So
doubt.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's things that some guys just not really in tune with. And don't get me wrong, every now and then when I want to style, I throw some shit out there. You know what I'm saying? That I'm almost positive a nigga would be like, yo, Google this for me, or you know what I'm saying? But like I'm well traveled, I'm worldly. You know what I'm saying? I've been moving and shaking like outside of the country since I was 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Me and my lady would take off and I still have the town doing what the town was supposed to do during that time. Yep, you done froze up on me.
Yeah, my bad. Hey, it disconnected. My bad, man.
It's
My
all good.
bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that, man. I'm gonna have to edit that.
It's all good.
Yeah. So anyway, man, like I said, we gonna keep it moving, man. Being that you from upstate New York, man, Rochester to be exact. You guys have a buzz right now, and I don't know if you have heard, man, but I'm hearing from like hip hop purists, niggas that's really know hip hop, man. They saying like the heart of hip hop, man, right now is upstate, man. Buffalo, Rochester, Niagara, man. What is your take on that, brother?
I truly believe they're right. They're right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think like even New York City is not like New York City.
Talk about it, man. Let's talk about let's go
Yeah,
in for a second, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about
got
that.
no, don't get me wrong. It's still niggas that do what we do. You know what I'm
Of
saying? New York
course.
City was a very, very different place at one point in time. When I was really running back and forth to New York City, shit was different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I feel like New York City used to be able to get punched in the mouth, and in certain spots in New York City, you'll still get punched in the fucking
Brownsville.
mouth. But
I was just in Brownsville like a month ago.
yeah, it could happen. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But also like that shit got sissified in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like now,
gentrified.
yeah. Listen, that is the real word for
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? It got
yeah.
gentrified. Matter of fact, listen, to really put it all in perspective, right? We was where we was in Bedford and I forgot what street, but it was right where the Biggie mural is, right?
Okay.
And it was me, it was a cloth and our cameraman Ace, you know what I'm saying? We hopped out and a nigga was grilling me something fierce.
Mm.
Something fierce. He was sitting on the mailbox. I remember shit like yesterday. We was getting ready to shoot a video there.
How long ago was this?
This was probably about, let's go back about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So when we crossed the street, I made sure I crossed the street right where he was at. And I locked eyes with him and I walked in the store. And when I came out of the store, he asked me, could he talk to me? So I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, yo, bro, I just want to apologize. You know, he was like, man, I was going through some shit earlier today. You know what I'm saying? That shit just
Yeah,
fucking with me the whole day. Now I respect that shit, like on some man shit, you know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
Before you misinterpret something. But like the old Brooklyn, nigga wouldn't have apologized to
Nah.
me. They'd be like, listen, first and foremost, they'd have been like, who the fuck is y'all? And
Yeah,
what is y'all coming to do? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga apologized, you know what I'm saying? And then probably
No
like an
doubt.
hour into the shoot, um, I ran another nigga off. You know what I'm saying? They was playing grab ass and
Yeah.
talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ran another nigga off, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I made sure I let my guys know, like, listen, shit is very, very different. You know what I'm saying? This shit is very, very diverse compared to what it used to be.
No doubt.
Like, we would have been fighting or we would have been on the fucking road back to Rochester at one
Mm.
point in time because listen, this is first and
Yeah.
foremost, this is not our terrain. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck is we to be bossing anybody around? You know what I'm saying? And here I
Right.
am, bossing niggas around. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how shit was. No sooner than I finished explaining that shit, I seen a little lady with a little purse dog walking down the street. It's like after midnight, you know what I'm saying? She has not a fucking care in the world, and I made sure I pointed her out to let them know, like, dude, that is exactly
The
what I'm
new
talking about.
the new NYC.
Yeah, it was very, very new. It
The
was
new
very, very new.
NYC. Yeah,
I mean,
man. I was
trust me,
up
don't
in
get me wrong. There's niggas that still cut your head off, but like they gone. They
yeah,
gone. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? They
yeah.
they weren't there. Them wasn't them niggas.
Yeah, it's different, man. I was around the Apollo, man. They got like a Best Buy and all that shit, man. Like you would never like the Apollo used that was the slums back in the day, man.
Absolutely.
That was the
Absolutely.
slums. They got like Apollo, a Chipotle around the corner, some other shit, man. It's like it's different.
But like you could tell by like all of the different subgenres of music that like New York does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just the hard hip hop. Like
Nah, nah.
drill niggas, you know what I'm saying, doing their
Yeah.
thing.
The Fibo foreigns and the pop
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that's their lane.
yeah.
But like that's not how it was.
Nah,
Like
no
that's not how
doubt.
it was. Niggas was doing what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen, they was living it and they was talking about it.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's,
Nah,
it's
no.
just very, very different.
Nah, I know, man. I hear you, brother. So again, man, we gonna keep this shit moving, man. I got a lot. I want to get into this music. See, this. Let me let you know about. See, my podcast, man, is really about the music, man, and my appreciation for artists such as yourself, man,
I
and your
appreciate it.
catalog, man. Yeah, yeah, no doubt,
It's
man, no
getting
doubt.
there.
your catalog, man. And I've been rocking with you for the past 4 years, man. I don't know exactly your first album. As far as I know, the first album that I heard you on, the first time I heard you was on Illinois' mixtape. Matter of fact, take that back. It was on the Cloth mixtape, the Fixed Tape in 2015.
Ah, yeah.
But the first album I heard was Abracadabra. So look, we gonna get it all into that. But I want to ask you this, man. Like you have this very calm, airy flow, man. Like, but it's your wordplay, man. How long did you rap with that type of style, man? Like your flow was very unique, man.
Always.
Always.
Always, yeah. Like I don't get me wrong, I got different flows, but like always.
No, no doubt.
Yeah, it's always been like that, you know.
Okay. Cause
That's
nah,
the shit
man,
that
like
had them niggas arguing about who's who in the projects.
I'm not gonna lie, at one time, guess who you think I used to get you mixed up with? Guess. In the beginning.
I don't
Take a
know.
guess. Illinois.
Illy?
Illy, yeah.
Listen,
I
Illinois.
used to get y'all voices mixed up, but now I see it's a clear, distinctive. Like you have this, like you said, man, you got this real calm. Like I said, I don't know if it's the right word, man, but it's airy, man, because it's like, man, this dude is he's serious, man, but at the same time, man, you calm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not about to you're not to come at niggas just on no dumb shit. Like you wise beyond your years.
I appreciate that.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
we
saying?
definitely not gonna do that. But Illinois,
He's dope. He's a problem.
yo, just look at my face.
He's a hey, but he said the same thing about
you. Can
you.
name some niggas, and I'll be like, man, I'll kill that nigga. Illinois, bro.
He's nasty.
Illinois. Listen, I talked to Illy not too long ago, and I told Illy, I said, Illy, like, they don't. I think these motherfuckers don't have any idea, bro.
Yeah.
Like they truly don't. Like, listen, I get the props that I get, and I truly appreciate.
Yo, hold up, yeah,
work for them.
Let's not, bro. Your pick, not to cut you off, man, but I just talked to Smooth, man, not to cut you off.
Yeah,
and I can read the text, man. He said, "Hey, man, M.A.V pen game is ridiculous." I said, man,
Smooth. That's my guy too. I fucks with Smooth.
Yeah, me and Smooth talk every day, man. But he was like, man, and I was like, yeah, man. I realize your shit is nice, man. But, bro, man.
Trust me. Hey, listen.
Hey,
one thing I'd never do is underestimate me.
Your shit is stupid.
I love the position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I love to be the underdog.
Your shit. Talk your shit, fam.
Where the champ at? You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit. When I feel like when an artist have a pen game like you could talk. Nick, like I don't mind niggas talking they shit, bragging, whatever, talk whatever. But you gotta be nice with it. I don't care about your swag. I don't care about your money.
Don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I don't care about your followers.
Listen, I got designer shit I ain't never even rapped about.
Who cares?
Talk about that shiny shit.
No doubt.
It's about that pen. Listen, every now and then I remind the niggas, you know what I'm saying, in the camp, like, yo, it's a nigga that we don't even know. Right now, that nigga in the mirror practicing, you know what I'm saying, his stage presence and practicing his delivery and shit. Listen, and he don't want nothing more than to have an opportunity to tear one of our asses. That's all.
Bite a nigga head off. Pause.
That's all he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's somebody from the Cloth or any other nigga that's hailed in the town. You know.
Hey, talk that shit.
Because that is the shit that's gonna get him that light. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't practicing for his boy that rap with him. He can't wait for his shot at the title. What I'm saying? Whoever the fuck the fans feel hold it, that's the nigga he want. And when he get that opportunity, like, nigga, you better be ready to write, because he gonna make you right. I love an artist that make you right.
Yeah.
I love artists that make you right.
I feel like you fortunate, man. Like when I think of groups, man, you know, you guys, it's so many. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk about that later. Let me get to this question right here. I want to ask this, man. Now, you was talking about different unique flows and different styles, man. Yeah. And how important, man, do you think it is, man, for artists nowadays, man, to have, like their own style, their own flow, man? And what do you think about that, as far as artists nowadays? Because it seemed like, in my opinion, man, everybody sounds the same, man, minus the underground, like as far as
Right.
mainstream. What's your take on that, brother?
Man, listen, that's a very, very true thing. Like if you listen to the drill niggas, right? Who the fuck is who?
Exactly.
Listen, we knew who Pop Smoke
Because
was,
the deepness of his voice, that was it.
right?
That was
But
it.
listen, I couldn't tell you who 504 is. I don't even know many of those niggas. I followed one nigga because he had me laughing my ass off. His name Ron Suno, but he sounds just like the rest of those niggas. I think he from the Bronx or something.
Yeah,
But he do the drill shit too. And it seemed like, yo, if you just rapping this pattern like any shit, I can do the drill shit too. If that's what the fuck I want to do.
exactly.
But like a lot of those niggas truly sound the same. But like when it come to us, like when you hear Smooth, first he gonna let you know who it is. Smooth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no
You
doubt. Shout
already
out
know.
Smooth.
Definitely shout out to Smooth.
Shout out to Smooth.
You hear Huss, you know who the fuck that
You
is. You hear any of the
awesome.
fellas, you know what I'm saying, from
Yeah,
Griselda, you already know who that is.
no
You hear
doubt.
Big's voice, you know who it
You
is.
know it. You
You hear,
know it.
listen, you hear motherfucking Rob Gates, you know,
Oh my.
absolutely no
We gonna talk about
mistaking
that nigga.
who that is. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
we can go on and on. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know
yeah.
who Ito is. You know, I mean, we're
Pounds.
different.
Don't forget about Pounds.
No, you can't forget about Pounds. You know
Times
what I'm
change.
saying?
Sniff, man. Like,
No,
you
no.
boys, man.
You know when you hear it, you stop like, oh yeah, that's such and such. He gonna make you right. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No
That
doubt.
nigga gonna make you right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the shit that I like right there. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit.
No doubt.
First and foremost, I like the action. You know what I'm saying? I like the excitement of
Sparring.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it ain't nothing against nobody, you know what
No
I'm
doubt.
saying? But like just for instance, I got a verse today from Hus Kingpin. And when I listened to it, I was like, oh, Hus talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he got his own swagger.
Yeah, y'all.
He's
Hey,
yeah,
y'all killed it on that gunpowder.
yeah,
That track you did on the gunpowder joint.
absolutely.
Y'all, you
I
y'all
think
murdered that
whenever me
shit.
and Hus get together on something, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the things that allows me to be able to jump in and out of the swagger is I've already been a swag nigga.
Mm.
When I was that 19-year-old nigga, you know what I'm saying, buying 6, 7 Averex jackets at a time. You
Oh
know
shit,
what
we
I'm
gotta
saying?
be me and you. We got
Right,
probably around the same age, man. Cause
right.
I,
You know what I'm saying? Listen, that I was a swag nigga.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? In the act legend at 19, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like I was already a swag nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've done that. You know what I'm saying? So I love like when I'm with an artist like that because they give me a chance to get back to that. Because
mm.
right now that's not who I am. That's not where I am.
Right.
But I get to relive that. Like, hold up, like, yo, slow down, Hus. Let me go get my shit in right quick. You know, I
Yeah,
gotta dress and look the part
yeah,
too. You know what I'm saying? So it just be fun. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I call them style wars. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
No
get some
doubt.
bars, you're gonna get some wordplay, but like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get them the shoulders moving, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna
No
get the
doubt.
style a little bit. And I think that's one of the dope things about, you know what I'm saying, sparring
Mm.
with different artists. With Smooth, he gonna style on you, you know what
We
I'm
gonna
saying?
get.
So, yeah, you know that nigga, he's just that, what the fuck is his name? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? You know that nigga Smooth. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like you gotta expect Smooth to style on you. You know what
Exactly,
I'm saying? So you gotta
exactly.
be able to style back. You gotta be able to hold your own. You know what I'm saying with these niggas,
Yeah.
and like they know that for the most part, like my shit is aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But it's very very meticulous in the way it's done. So like I already know when I send off a beat, you know what I'm saying, the nigga don't just jump on it and do anything. He be like,
You think about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. You got to. You don't just jump on, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
and just send. Like, listen, killers kill, shooters gonna shoot.
Mm.
You don't fuck around, you know
Facts.
what I'm saying, with certain artists and just
No
put
doubt.
any old thing out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's gonna be one or two things. Either the shit gonna be so trash that it's never going to be put out, or they gonna make you pay for that shit. They're gonna let your name carry you,
Yeah.
and they gonna bust your ass on that.
Body your ass.
And then that's this gonna be the talk within the circles. Like, yo, you heard that? You heard the such and such album? You heard how that nigga styled on M.A.V ass on, you know? Right. So you know what I'm saying? Your pen gotta be, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You gotta be on your shit, man.
no
You
doubt.
got your pen. I did a verse when I hollered at you earlier. I did two verses.
Was
Matter
it
of fact,
smooth?
I sent a verse. I sent the verse back
Okay.
for Huss, and I did a verse for Eddie Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Eddie Kane sent me some shit this morning, and you know
Yo,
what I'm
shout out
saying?
Eddie Kane. I just found out about him like maybe about 6 months ago.
Man, listen, you better fuck with Nezzy, son.
He's dope.
Yeah, you better fuck
Yeah.
with Nezzy Star.
Yeah, he's dope, man. I'm gonna do a little bit more researching on him, man. But I'm liking what I'm hearing also from him, man.
Listen, fuck with the boy.
Oh
Truly.
no,
You
no
know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Yep, hard. Like
Yeah.
some of my favorites, I definitely fuck with Kano. And like when I'm in create mode, I don't listen to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Me truly, I gotta like more about you. I gotta like, you know what I'm saying, you as a person. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see
Now
something.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let me cut. Now, I hate to cut you off, man, but let me just ask this because you talk about when you're in creative mode.
Yeah.
Tell me about the process, man, of you putting together a song. 'Cause that was my next question, man. Like,
Uh,
touch on that.
well, first and foremost, like I like to write like during the witching hours, and we'd laugh
Mm,
about it sometimes, and they'd be like, "Yo, that's probably why you write so much dark shit."
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yeah, it's probably that time frame." You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good happening at the time. You know what I'm saying? But my day
Yeah.
every day start around 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I'm already up. I'm already, you know what I'm saying, punching
Okay.
the keys, stretching. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something. So
Mm,
like for me, I get the production, or I might get an abundance of beats. I might have like 10 beats from a particular producer,
okay.
and I got them all because I like the way they sound, not because I'm using them. I just like the way they sound.
Okay.
So if I'm really, really fucking with it, I'm gonna dive in on that bitch right now. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And everything just gonna come. It's just gonna come,
no
and it's
doubt.
it's done. I do it all the time. But sometimes I might be, I might be out of town. I might be on the road, and I might look at one of the fellas and be like, "Yo, who beat go like this?" You know what I'm saying? And I start humming it. Just they'd be like, "Yo, that's your shit. I think you got that from, Giallo, or you got that from such and such." And this, that, and
Okay.
the third. And I'll be like, "Yo, when we get back to the studio, I want to fuck with that." And what it is, I often let the beat. I call it talking to me. I let the beat talk to me.
Mm,
Don't chase no music. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with it, I fuck with it. But for the most part, I wait till the beat talk to me. So when you listen to projects like Angels and Demons, on Angels and Demons 1, you have Angels and Demons 1 batch of beats
mm,
in there. But
yeah.
like when you listen to Angels and Demons 2, you actually have beats that were for Angels and Demons 1. You have some beats that were for Angels and Demons 2, and you also have some beats that was from my Angels and Demons 3 batch, because halfway through it, we had already decided, like, yo, we're gonna go back to the table one more time with this, this
Okay.
particular series, and we're gonna shut it
Right.
down. So again, I wait until the beat like talk to me, and then I go find it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Especially if I know which producer it is. If it's not in the boards, it's gonna be in my phone. So I'm gonna go through the emails. I'm gonna punch in that producer's name, and I'm gonna look through all of the emails, and I'm gonna
okay.
just play all of the beats and be like, "That's the one." Then I'm gonna save it to my queue. Once I save it to my queue, shit, I'm on it. I'm on it. And
Sure, you
usually,
surgical with that shit, man.
man, listen, it just happens.
Yeah.
Like shit. I hit Kano this morning. I hit Kano this morning at like 6 something, maybe about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Because I was up 2 hours, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, he was up too. Like, we was both doing the same shit. And
Mm,
I told Kano, I said, look, nigga, I'm about 12 bars in. I'm gonna probably get this bitch back to you today. You
okay.
know what I'm saying? And he was laughing. And sure enough, like I got that shit back to him today. Um, the Hush joint, Hush sent that shit yesterday, and I figured, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I might as well go in and get his shit knocked out too. So I sent both of them they verse. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? 24 hours for Huss. Um, Truly about 20 minutes for You know what I'm saying? For
That was
Kano.
about to be my next question, man. Like, how long do you normally take to compose a song? I know you said you know you got to feel the beats. You
Yeah,
know, you got to let that shit talk to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of artists, man. They talk about, you know, they can put together a song in 5 minutes. Tupac used to do like 3 minutes or whatever, and some guys don't write.
that's incredible.
But how important, man, do you feel like it is to take your time when you writing a song, man, opposed to just putting anything out, man? Because I personally feel
Yeah.
that's the problem because these guys are just putting anything out, man. Like artists like you, man, the pen, you know, talk about that, man.
When it's go time, man, it's go time. Like I wrote the verse for Kano this morning in like 15 minutes.
Okay,
But like I was on my rig shit. I was moving. I was driving. You know what I'm saying? And I already had shit that was popping in my head. Like, yo, so I hit him. I was like, yo, what you want me to do on this? You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Because like
yeah,
I'm he was like, talk your shit. I'm like, yo, I want to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna give you that, but like,
yes, sir.
yo, can I,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Can I turn my hat to the side on these niggas a little bit too? You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, do your thing. And then that's when I got the okay, because I want to give you what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yep, especially if you gonna have me lead off too. And listen, I also want to give you enough that when you hear that shit, like you gotta write. I ain't gonna throw you no. I ain't just gonna throw the alley. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
You gonna have to shoot that bitch.
no
I
doubt.
ain't gonna put it up there for you. You gonna
Yeah,
have to shoot that bitch.
yeah.
You gonna have to see if you got a shooter's touch.
Oh
You know
man,
what I'm saying? So,
facts.
but like, if I'm doing a whole song for myself, or even if you know what I'm saying, I'm doing a song for somebody else.
Okay.
Um, man, it could take. I could knock out the first verse like truly in no time flat. You know, I ain't gonna give you no 3 5 minute shit. We ain't doing none of that. I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Listen, I think my skill set is a good one, but I ain't got no 3 minute verses in me and none of that shit. Uh,
Okay.
for me, like average time when I'm truly feeling the situation, like 15 minutes on the verse.
Mm.
Second verse, that second verse is going to be, it's going to take a little longer, and the reason why it's going to take a little longer is
Yeah.
because
Why is that?
I want to make sure that shit tie in
Okay.
truly. I don't want to be talking about red cars in the first verse and now I'm talking about yellow planes in the second verse. We
Okay.
got
That
to
makes sense.
incorporate we got to make sure everything's still on that same tier. That truly
Mm-hmm.
turned me off when I'm gonna just be all over the place just talking about everything under the sun. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? The second verse will take a little longer only because we want to make sure we add some details in there that's truly going to tie it in. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And if I got to do the hook too, then I'm going to give myself enough room with the hook that's going to tie in the second and give me some fuel for the, tie in the first verse and give me some fuel for that second verse as well.
Okay.
Because I want everything to be, you know what I'm saying, on that same plane. We ain't just doing shit,
Yeah,
over.
I respect that formula, man, that you have, man. Whatever, like I said, man, that formula that you have, that shit work, bro. Because
I
we
appreciate
gonna
it,
get
man.
into this body of work, man. But that formula, that shit works, man, for you.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate it, man.
saying? And again, man, like I said, we gonna get into that body of work. But look, like I said, being that you 1/7, you know, 1/7 member of the cloth, man. Like,
Mhm.
tell me how you guys came together. I talked to Illinois. He didn't really go into detail. You know what I'm saying? You know, Illy a quiet dude, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Illy, man. You know what I'm saying? But how did you guys form together, man? Because you know you guys have different styles, man, and it's very interesting. And correct me if I'm wrong, man, but
Yeah,
I was told that you related to one of the members, if I'm not mistaken.
for sure.
Now, who's that?
That's Rich.
That's your
Rich,
what?
my nephew.
Oh, your nephew? Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Now, Rick,
surprised you ain't got him on there. On here.
man, I'm working my way up, man. I'm trying to work, and what I mean, I'm working my
Listen,
way
you
up,
supposed
man.
to stop it. You supposed to start at the top.
But look, I want. Nah, man. I said, man, let me deal with people that I'm actually talking with, man. I don't want to really ask for no favors, man. If y'all
Understand.
can, if y'all can reach out, man, I would. It would be an honor. But you know, I want to reach out to him on my own. But if
Yep.
y'all can connect that, set that up, bro, that shit would be a bless. It would be an honor, brother.
It's gonna happen for you.
Hey,
It's gonna
I'm a
happen.
huge man. Saying that I'm a huge fan of you, Riggs, all you guys is an understatement. So, again, how did you guys come together, man, and put this thing together and realize, like, man, let's be a group. You know what I'm saying?
Man, crazy as it may sound, Riggs and Synth were partnered up doing they did a project together.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And shit,
Haters, the haters,
Death
death to
Row
all
Haters.
haters one.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Listen, people ain't really hip to that project.
I
That shit
know.
was
I'm
incredible.
hip. I was hip to
Yeah,
it.
that shit was incredible.
That shit was nuts.
And I fell in love with it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And at the same time, I can honestly say that I had fell in love with seeing all of the growth that
Mm,
Riggs, you know what I'm saying, in Riggs as far as his skill set. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
He had been nice for quite some time, but like
Now
I just
Riggs is the. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just want to say, just ask the question. Riggs is the youngest member. If I'm
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, go ahead. I'm
And
sorry.
just seeing all of the growth in him, you know what I'm saying, truly had me amazed.
Mm,
So he would send me shit like, you know what I'm saying, yo, check this out. And I listen to it and I just be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? And I used to tell people about him.
right,
And they would give me that, oh nigga, the Titans in the town is this nigga, and this nigga, and this,
no
that. And
doubt.
yo, cool. You know what I'm saying? And they would always be like, yo, you saying that because you're showing bias. And it's like, come on, man. This is me.
Right.
Listen, I know you and you ain't fucking nice. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You ain't nice.
Yeah.
So just over the time I had started getting that itch again.
Mm,
I had taken like several years away from fucking with any music at all, you know what I'm saying?
wow.
I was dealing with some you know what I'm saying, some federal shit, and that kind of exhausted me. You know what I'm saying? It exhausted me financially.
That shit exalts anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you know what I'm saying, you could say I won, but when I
Hmm.
won, you know what I'm saying, like my finances were depleted. I still had some property, but like it was like there was no wind in my sails. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
That shit kind of got me to smile again a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing all of the growth and hearing, you know what I'm saying, the shit that
right,
was
right.
coming out of it. And I ended up doing a song with I think I did one with Ito.
Mm.
I did one with Ito. He had let me know that like, yo,
What
you
project was
know,
this?
this was see, this is a project that, I believe it or not, I snatched it off of the shelves. I snatched it. It was out for a few years. This was Angels with Dirty Faces. Don't even worry about it. You're
I'm
gonna
about to say because I do my research, man. I've never
listen,
heard of that one.
absolutely listen. You probably haven't heard of Lord of the Boiling Water either, but listen,
Nah.
2021, I'm dropping the re-releases on allthingsmav.com. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to come to the dope house to get those.
Oh, okay.
You know what
Shit.
I'm saying?
Hey, fuck it. Bring that shit on, man.
Absolutely.
Cause your body work, man. You continue to build on that shit, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I have to. Like when I call it a day, I really want niggas to be like, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Right, right,
Boyfriend
right.
some shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, yo, that nigga left his mark.
Brother, you on your way, brother. I'm telling you, man. The
Yeah.
catalog that you on your way, brother. I wouldn't listen, like I tell everybody on here, man, that comes to my platform, man. I wouldn't First of all, man, I respect you. I respect you as an artist and as a man, man. So I wouldn't even. I'm not even gonna front and pretend like you know what I'm saying. With me, I'm handpicking niggas that I listen to. Like this ain't a Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Hot 97 where you got to interview so and so. I'm like, if I don't fuck with you, if I don't listen to your music,
Never interview you.
I don't want to interview you. Don't give me no nigga that got 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, a million followers, but I don't listen to his music. Like your shit, Abracadabra, Angels and Demon, all that shit is in a rotation heavily.
Appreciate it. That's how I am too. Like I don't really give a fuck about how many followers you got. Like yo, like if you want to dance, let's dance. Because I'm a benefit off of you having them 20,000
Exactly.
followers. Because they gonna be like, listen, that motherfucker done climbed in the ring with her.
Mm,
Yeah,
exactly. With a
right. So
grizzly.
like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to get back to your question, it was Riggs and Sim first.
Okay.
I was the straggler. You know what I'm saying?
I would
But
have
I
thought
had
you was the I would have thought you was like the one who put it all together, and I'm gonna tell you that later. But
Yeah,
finish.
I was about to say, I'm gonna let you know how it all came together.
Okay, go ahead.
Illy had been doing a lot of work with synth, you know what I'm saying? And Illy, you know, if you know how Illy Penn is, like, you know, anything Illy was on, like he was beating motherfuckers up. So at first I think Illy was like, yo, we should, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we should do this. You know what I'm saying? Like we should link up. Like, you know,
Right,
we
right,
all
right,
work with each other.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Okay.
And we didn't have a name, you know what I'm saying? And I came up with the name, and you know what I'm saying, we broke that all down. And then listen, at first I want to say it was four. And then I remember putting something up on Instagram, and then there was five.
Mm.
And then that was Times Change.
Yo, he's dope as shit too, man.
Times Pen is incredible.
Times change. His voice, man. That's the we gonna get into all that, but continue, man.
Listen, Times
I
Pen is
gotta hear this
incredible.
shit.
I remember when somebody told me, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, like I got a feeling the motherfucker who told me that kind of knew that the cloth would turn out to be like a force to be reckoned with. But he was like, "Yo,
Understatement.
I don't think
Understatement.
he's done enough." You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
who you talk about? Who we talking about?
Times change. Was saying
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think he's done enough. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that he had done, it spoke volumes. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And that was something that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I
no doubt.
wanted that dimension for the cloth
Quality
to
over
match that.
quantity.
Absolutely. So I brought that, you know what I'm saying, to the squad's attention, and they
Okay.
granted me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
No.
let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the motherfucking wild cards, Mooch and Rob Gates. Yo, I get excited
Hey,
because now I'm getting a chance to relive that whole, or like those moments all over again. You know
yo,
what
y'all niggas should be we gonna talk. Y'all should be illegal to rap together, bruh.
I think so as well. Listen, I remember when we first came out, you know what I'm saying, as the cloth. I remember some motherfuckers from the town said, um, what cloth? The dish rack, the dirty dish rack, all kind of little funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But like all of that shit fueled us. You know what I'm saying? Listen, as strong as our name is, like we still the underdog. There's still like a lot of outside forces that try to build barriers and shit and slow the machine down.
Yeah, man.
And I think like when you know, like in your heart that like this force is working against you, you know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, I ain't even gonna trip. I expect this. Like I know what this is. This supposed
Yeah,
to happen.
no
This is
doubt.
supposed to be easy.
No, I feel
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
you a
listen,
threat.
yeah, absolutely. I
You's
got
a
a
threat.
call. I got a call from my man Ox the other day. Shout out Ox. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but get familiar. My Muslim brother, been my man
Okay.
for plus years. Nigga been a warlord since we was boys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "Listen, I see what you're doing over there, bro, and I see what been happening. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?" He was like, "I know why motherfuckers don't mention you, why they don't mention your team. Like, why the fuck would they? Like,
Talk about that, man.
what do they
I
benefit
didn't want to talk about. I don't want to say. I didn't want to bring it up, man. But talk about that because y'all. You should be bigger than you are, man. I hate to say
Absolutely.
that to an artist, man, because
Nah, I
I
feel
see the
you.
work that you put in, and I don't want you to think that niggas is not like you got a movement. First of all, we know you got a movement. We know you
Listen,
got a
niggas in
movement. But
tune.
I'm looking at niggas like you, bro. Like, nah, these
They
niggas, they
listen.
not fucking with you. They not fucking
Niggas,
with
niggas is in tune. The fan
you.
base
I'm
is in
sorry,
tune.
man.
Don't get me wrong. You got some fans that you know what I'm saying. They want to ride a certain way, and like that's they fucking right. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I'm the head guy or one of the head guys, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can get in your ear and be like, "Yo, check it." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you anything. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But if you respect me enough to hear what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
I might be able to influence the way you feel about these motherfuckers or this nigga, this that.
Mm.
First and foremost, let me tell you this, and everybody around me don't feel this way.
Okay.
I want everybody that's doing something from my town to do that shit to the fullest, and I want them to win.
No
I
doubt.
don't have I don't have one of them. I don't have that button that make me be like, man, nigga, I should be here. I don't want these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell. I can tell.
That's not listen.
I can tell.
Nigga, I
Because you
don't
know
been listen,
you hold your own.
listen. Let's keep it all the way fucking tall. Nigga, I
Yeah.
don't been everything you motherfuckers trying to be.
Nah, I feel
I
you.
bullshit you not, bro.
Nah, no, man, you ain't got to
Bullshit you
tell me,
not. Listen,
brother.
done drove the cars, crashed the cars,
Right.
built the house, bought the house,
Brother,
bought
I
everything.
did my research on you, brother.
Yeah, come on, man.
I talked to some people.
Nigga, we was boys. We was boys. The
I
fucking
talked to some
hustle. They
people.
didn't even know how to ride no motorcycle.
Yeah.
Fucking Harleys crashing.
Yeah.
Shit. Come on, man, stop.
Yeah.
I've been everything
Yeah.
motherfuckers want to be. Listen, what I am, I'm a man with a family. I
Okay.
still got an itch for this music thing, and I got one of the illest motherfucking squads
Mm.
doing this shit. Before I hang it up, I'm gonna leave my mark, and I'm gonna do everything in my motherfucking will to make sure they leave their mark and they
Okay.
can progress. You know what I'm
No
saying? In
doubt.
any
No
way,
doubt.
but I don't want to see anybody else lose so I can win. That shit is the goofiest, wackest, and scariest shit. So
Yeah.
for me to ever throw shade on anybody else from my town or
Hmm.
any other town that's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Is will be, you know what I'm saying? That's a
Cornball shit.
it's the super cornball shit, man.
No
I
doubt.
listen. I would only do that if I feared something,
Man, that's
and,
a
and
good point.
I'm not afraid of anything.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm
No
saying? I'm
doubt.
saying like, yo, these niggas should be able to eat.
Right.
But so should my niggas. Like,
No
no, it's not that
doubt.
my niggas shouldn't be able to eat. Listen, I want to see them niggas eat. But like my niggas gonna eat, we gonna eat by any means. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? We not trying to take any food out of your mouth
No doubt.
so we can eat. But if you put your fucking hand in the way, we gonna eat that bitch too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think we're beyond the friends shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like too much goofy shit is taking place. So like we be on
Mm.
friend shit. Like, yo, this all business shit. Yeah, this will look good. Politically, this looks good. Let's do that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But like yeah, we in this shit to win it. We in
Yeah.
this shit
Yeah.
to win it. Like either listen, deal with us or deal with us. Either way,
No
you
doubt.
still with us.
Nah, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. Like I said, when I think of, you know, when I think of like when I first tapped in with upstate New York hip hop, man. Of course, it was through Griselda, it was through West Side Gun, it was through Conway, and I
Absolutely.
figured,
They brought
man,
a lot of light to upstate New York. They
no
brought all of
doubt,
the light to upstate New York.
no
And that
doubt.
allowed a lot of us to be discovered. Man, I'm truly appreciative of that.
And I'm glad that you said that, man, because again, that was my introduction. But now, as I get deep into you guys' catalog, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I don't look at them like they above y'all. Even they are more well known. When I compare catalogs, I'm like, man, the catalogs, man, they match up real well, man. Like, I can't look at a album from Mav or from Riggs and like, man, nah, they ain't come with it on this one, man. They ain't come
They're
with it.
shinier.
I can't say, and they just exactly
They're
they got the
shinier.
no disrespect because I love
Not at
Griselda,
all. Not at all. You gotta
but
understand.
they
You
got the
gotta understand
cosign.
what I mean by that. Absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong. They earn that shit too. You know what I'm
No,
saying? But what
no,
I
I
mean
remember.
by more,
I
what I
went.
mean by shinier is
Go ahead.
if the shoe was on the other foot, right? It would be the same way. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's not like it would be any different.
No,
You
right,
know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? If the cloth broke through first, you know what I'm saying? We would be more shinier. You know, we would be the shiny. Everybody want the shiny diamond. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Everybody
right,
want what's
right.
out
It's
there. You
appealing.
know what I'm saying?
It's
Everybody
appealing.
want that interview. Everybody want that magazine. You know what I'm
No doubt.
saying? Everybody want that. You know what I'm saying? So it would be the same way if it was somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't have to be us or them. It could be
Right.
anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what they all want. But I truly feel like we match up. We can match up comfortably with anybody, and in most cases, win.
Nah, I agree, man. I just like I said, man. When I look at you guys, man, I love what 38 is doing, man, with the trust movement. But like I said, man, when I look at, because the thing that I feel like you guys have on, and I hate to, I'm not trying to start no controversy or nothing,
Not at all. It
but I'm
shouldn't
gonna
be
keep it
like
funky.
when you're dealing with men. It shouldn't be no controversy. Like you know what I'm saying. If there's understanding, you
let
know
me
what I'm
let me
saying.
let me give you my opinion, man. I'm gonna just be honest, man. You
Gotcha.
guys are like the Wu Tang of this shit, because there's no weaknesses in your group. See, Griselda, as great
Hmm.
as they are, and they are phenomenal. It's only three.
Yes.
You guys have seven A1 unique artists, man. Synth don't sound like Mav. Mav
Mm-mm.
don't sound like Riggs.
Nope.
Bob Gates, like Mooch. There's no weaknesses. You can't look at one like, nah, that's the weakness right there.
Hey yo, you gonna trip?
And it's no disrespect to West Side Gun and
Never.
Conway, none of them.
Never.
No disrespect to Class
Listen.
Murder,
That's where this.
38.
where this light comes from. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they got a light, whether they meant to shine it on us and upstate New York as a whole,
No doubt.
is what I'm saying. Only they would know that in their hearts. But like yo, we've all benefited from Griselda's
No
success.
doubt.
You know
Salute
what
to
I'm
them,
saying?
man.
I
Yeah.
make music with motherfuckers all over world, over the world. I sell verses, the motherfuckers all over the world. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Nah,
I work with producers all over the world. When I started doing this shit, I wanted to be the nice nigga in the projects.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I sell music all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I got a fan base all over the world.
Look,
And
brother.
we can truly contribute that to Griselda's success.
Yeah.
I remember several years, prior to them really taking off, I didn't know much about them. They damn sure didn't know much about us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But we would see each other on Instagram, and I mean, me personally, I would conversate back and forth with them. But like, you know what I'm saying? There was no,
Ill will.
yeah, none,
Okay.
none. Niggas nice, and we nice. You know,
So with that being said, you guys have a pretty decent relationship with them. Like you would, as far as like working together, that shouldn't be like an issue. Like if it makes sense, if it happens, like there's no tension or anything like that.
nah,
And I haven't listened. I haven't heard anything like that. It's just
absolutely, absolutely.
I've never heard any grumblings between you guys and 38's camp or Griselda. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I just wish you guys would work a little bit more together, man. But I
Mhm.
kind of understand. See, the thing with you guys, and let me say this:
Yes.
you gotta hear me, brother. You gotta hear me. To be honest, man, you guys, it's seven of y'all.
Hmm.
So y'all don't, nobody is going to get on a track and outbar y'all.
No.
Somebody can get on the track and be as good, but they
Right.
not go outbar y'all. So I can kind of understand it's so many different styles with the cloth, whereas Griselda and the Trust, no disrespect, because I love both of those guys, both of those movements.
No disrespect at
I
all.
just feel like with you guys, I'm gonna be honest, and I will have this debate or argument with anybody. There's just way more versatility, man, with you guys, man.
I
I'm
think
sorry,
the
I
crews don't
said it.
have as many legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you run the relay, everybody else will get tired.
Everybody,
Yep, everybody else gets tired. We'll run you to death.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep,
That's
we'll
no
run you.
disrespect. It is what it is, though.
Listen, I told Riggs the face of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I told Riggs, I said, listen, I'm gonna be your defensive coordinator. For quite some time, I sat back, you know what I'm saying, and let everybody else, do their thing. And I was a nigga making the phone calls. I was the nigga
No
fielding
doubt.
the emails. I was the nigga looking for beats, this, that, and the third.
Mm,
Listen, there's absolutely nothing that I probably haven't done um, for the umbrella, for the cloth.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
no doubt.
when a nigga was shooting the video with Wrong Streets, I was a nigga holding the light. I ain't in the
Shout out
video.
to Rome
I ain't do the
Streets.
cam. I ain't do the yeah. Definitely shout out
Yeah.
Wrong Streets. Listen, Ace had the camera. I was holding the light. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that I won't do for my team. But
okay.
yeah, I think I told him, I said, listen, I'm gonna be the defensive coordinator. Like, what is it that you need?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt.
Like for the team to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be the dirty work guy.
Play the position. Play your position.
You got to play your position. I wore plenty of hats. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and have absolutely no problem with giving my light up to go You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no
Wear
doubt.
some of those same hats. You know what I'm saying? This shit rap, bro.
Hey,
I
man,
took
hold,
7 years off to do this shit, nigga. I can wake up in 10 years
yeah.
and body a nigga.
Hey, but look, Mike, hold that thought. Like I said, man, we got a lot more to talk about, man. Because I want to get into what you just said is in regard to you wearing different hats, man. I want to get into that.
Yeah,
But real quick, man, about when you guys first started, I was told that you guys released the prison album.
yes,
Now, was you a part of that? And if
absolutely.
yeah, can you talk about that a little bit? And
Oh man, that's called For the Mountains. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Rig spearheaded that. Um, and it was truly based on somebody near and dear to his heart who was locked up, who is locked up. You know what I'm saying? If
okay,
I'm not mistaken, I think Black serving like some heavy time, like maybe
right.
2.5, 252 or something. But that's what that project was all geared towards. You know what I'm saying? And it I introduced the idea of a Prince of Thieves format. You know that Prince of Thieves. I don't know
Of
if you ever
course.
heard that album.
Come
Remember,
on, man.
a lot of cats don't
Come
they're
on,
not
man.
hip to that.
That's
And
my
I
era.
said, Joe, let's do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it like
yeah.
that. And that's how that whole shit came about. But like Riggs was the brainchild behind that shit, right there. I'm talking about the project as a whole, to having niggas play, the characters to make it all make sense. It had to be like that, you know what I'm saying?
I
To
never
split.
heard it, man. I would love to hear that shit, man.
Oh man, believe it or not, I'm probably I have one copy still in the wrapper. Like it is probably the only copy that any of us have.
Hey, brother, if you ever find the time, man, please shoot that over to me, man. I would love to hear that. I
But
would love it because
that joint
the
is
earliest I
not
go
it's
back is
not
just the
even
mixtape.
open. Yep, it's not. It's still in the shrink wrap and everything. And I think I actually have like some cassettes too. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I would
'Cause
take
we
that.
did cassettes
Uh,
for the jails, and it was
name a price.
amazing.
Name a
It was
price, man.
amazing.
I want those. Name a
Listen, I
price.
got one cat. He emailed me or jump in my DMs. He ain't
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it in a minute, but that motherfucker will hop in there every now and then just to talk about that project, or did we do the re-release yet, or do we have it now? From the best of my knowledge,
Right.
and I don't know what's going on in Riggs' head. I think we do have plans on doing a re-release, but it's got to be done properly.
Are you going to keep the original beats, or are you going to probably change up the beats or
Probably
whatever?
gonna switch some shit up because if I'm not mistaken, there was some sample shit that
Have
was going
clearances
on with
issues.
some of the beat.
Yeah.
So Riggs was talking about having somebody play certain shit live.
Okay.
But whatever it is, like where we are now compared to where we were then, this
Mm,
project would be so much better. And it's an amazing project, but that should be so much better. You know what I'm saying?
no
With
doubt.
the level of comfort, we have as far as commanding, you know, the microphone, and really jumping in and out of those pockets, playing
Right,
them
right.
roles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could really, really bring that shit to life.
I would love to hear that shit, man. I hope y'all, y'all put, put y'all minds together, man, and get that shit popping, man. I would love
Yo,
to hear
it
that.
wouldn't be hard, but at the same time, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with all of the thought that would have to go into it
yeah.
now, man, it'd be something else.
Okay, okay. But look, so let's like I said, man, we'll keep it moving, man. We I want to let's talk about this body of work. So again, the first time I heard a project from the Claws was the Fix Tape. I believe that was released in 2015. And you guys had DJ K Slay on that shit, man. K Slay a big deal.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you guys link with K Slay, man? And put that together.
I think we kind of just reached out. We wanted to give it that old mixtape feel. You know what I'm saying?
So you
So,
reached out to him?
yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying, I could
Right,
be
right,
wrong,
right.
because like that was around the time where we first started doing like the radio runs and everything too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think right before right when that project dropped, like I think that was
2015.
around the time we did like our first radio run. So that was like the
Okay.
first Shade 4-5,
No doubt.
situation for us or whatnot. And I think being that we were already up there, or we were headed up there, and there had been communication, prior to our arrival to Shade
Yeah.
4-5, that it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely be a move that would be far more beneficial for us than K Slay, but like
Okay.
that's a respected name. You know
Oh,
what I'm
definitely. He's a legend. What we talking
saying?
about?
So
A
that
legend,
made a lot of sense
no
during that
doubt.
time. And again, we wanted um we wanted to still give it that old mixtape feel. Like
Hmm.
now, a nigga can put a mixtape out. It ain't featured, it ain't hosted by no DJ. It ain't no cuts or nothing. It's just the nigga rapping. It's just songs for the most
Exactly.
part. You know what I'm saying?
And then you know what, Mav, real quick, man. I
Mhm.
wanted that's what I was telling me and Illy was talking about, man. Like, when he did the project with DJ Drama, man, like that was a big deal.
That was
When,
a big deal. That was
that was a big deal to have K
fire
Slade or Drama
shit.
to host this shit.
He was one of the first niggas like with a gangster grills.
That's
Niggas,
that's a big deal.
yeah, niggas don't know that. Illy was one of the first cats with a gangster grills
Yeah.
joint. You know what I'm saying? Like before a lot of your favorite artists, you know
Mm,
what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
Illy was moving and shaking. And that's why when we was talking about Illy, you know what I'm saying, and we just mentioned this pen, I'm like, listen, man.
Yeah. He's a problem, man. He's a
Listen,
problem. But look, let me
he
talk.
can fire with anybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But look, I want to talk about that project just a little bit, man, because on that project, man, you guys had a feature with one of my favorite MCs, man. He's very slept on. Two of my favorite MCs, man. Rock Marciano and Dark Low. Now, Mark Marciano he's in my top 5 all time.
And you know what? Rock
But
and
how was it working with those guys or linking with them, man? 'Cause I want to talk that music, man. Let's talk music,
our
man.
relationship with Rock is a different relationship than it was with Dark Low, because like I don't know if you familiar or not, but like we fuck with Dark Low like on a more personal level, you know,
Okay, I didn't
than
know that.
than
Shout out
me.
to OVH, man. AIF, free Doc Lope.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, we spent a lot of time back and forth in Philly, where as far as Rock is concerned, you know what I'm saying, it was just good business.
Okay.
Good business, but like you don't know what Rock gonna do. Like he unpredictable. Like you know what his capabilities are, and whatever the fuck he send, whatever it come back, like you know
You know what's gonna be fire.
it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know it's gonna be heavy,
Yeah.
and you just want you just want to have a good showing. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You don't want to cover up and just take it. You just wanna have a good
No
showing.
doubt.
So
No. Real
like
shit.
my approach to that shit was knowing that Rock was sending something back. Like I wanted to I didn't my verse, if you remember it, it wasn't really an aggressive verse, but
Nah, it wasn't.
it was styled. I
Yeah.
styled like that
And
whole
that was
verse.
because Rock Mossy was on it.
He had fuck yeah, it was because of Rock Marcy was on.
Hey,
Look,
that
that
nigga
nigga
Rock Mossy was
dictated the whole
style your
damn song.
hey, Mav. That nigga was style your ass to death, man.
Man, I don't
Him
know.
and Huss.
Man, listen, I'm glad it was only 16. I didn't know how much style I had. Nigga, I'm like, listen, this shit over.
Oh
But
shit.
listen, I knew personally, I knew that I did more than enough. You know what I'm saying? I knew Rock did more than enough. I knew Rock. We already knew Rock was gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you listen to this shit, you were saying some slick shit.
Oh,
And that was my aim too. Like, yo, like you already know that I already been a slick nigga before
right,
too,
right, right.
right? Like I said, I've everything that you trying to do, everything that you trying to be, I've already done that. I've lived
Right.
that. Listen, I've my jersey up there. You
And the
know,
rap.
just like them jerseys behind you, my
Yeah.
championship jersey up there, my ring
Okay.
encased. I've
No
already
doubt.
been that. So it's not hard to go to those
Okay.
places. You know what I'm saying? It allows me to relive those moments.
Mm.
So
Nice.
I loved it, but like I knew when it was time to put the song together, when motherfuckers was debating on,
Who go
all
first?
right, no, fuck the dumb shit. It was about who go last.
Ooh.
Right.
Well, that's okay. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Listen,
Go ahead.
should we put Mav verse here? Should we put Rock verse here? Nigga, I'm gone. Y'all figure that shit out.
Mm.
Cause I know what I gave you. I know what I did. You know what I'm saying?
You
Y'all
good?
figure that. Fuck yeah, I'm good with that. However it play out. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, that.
Nah, that's
That.
what's up. I had to ask you about that, man, because Doc Low is I fucks with Doc Low, heavy man, and Rock Marcy, like I said, he in my top five, dead or alive.
Yo, believe it or not, like when we linked up, when we the very first time we linked up with Dark Low, we was shooting out to Delaware
Okay.
to shoot a video with Gates and Razor from OBH.
Mm.
So we shot past Philly, but like while we was on the road, I hit Low, and on the way back from Delaware, we stopped in Philadelphia,
Okay.
and that was like truly our first introduction. Like we had communicated, you know what I'm saying, via phone, but like this was our first introduction,
No doubt.
and you know what I'm saying, Low welcomed us in with open arms. It was me, Gates, Riggs, and Ace. You know what I'm saying, Fresh Vision,
Okay.
and I mean, we went in there dressed for the occasion because this is Philadelphia, for
Yeah.
crying out loud.
Oh yeah. You don't
This
come up in that bitch shining. All
nigga,
that,
it's the bad.
all that goofy shit.
Only thing that was shiny on us was them hammers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Only thing that was shiny on us was them hammers. But like, yo, I
Yeah,
think the energy from both of us, from all of us, you know what I'm saying, just beaming
mutual,
off each other,
no
like
doubt.
that moment, you know what I'm saying, opened the doors, and we did a joint right then and there too. We did a
Mm.
joint, me, Riggs, and Low did a joint, right there on the spot. But I think it was like that night, that particular day, is what kind of solidified the relationship
That's what's up.
between the cloth and I'm gonna say the cloth and Dark Low, not necessarily the cloth and OBH. You know what I'm saying? Me and Spill, me and Razor still good. You know what I'm saying? We good with everybody over there.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was different.
Just more locked in with Doc Low.
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely,
no
absolutely.
doubt.
Like we spent a lot of time in Philly.
Okay,
We say that. You know what I'm saying? We move around Philly to the point where like niggas was actually thinking that we was Philly artists.
try.
I had niggas talking about, yo, Philly this, Philly that, and I'm like, bro, I'm from 5 hours out.
No doubt.
Like
Well, look,
I love the fact
hey,
that you
hey,
love
shout out to Doc Low, man. Shout out to L OBH Camp AI, man. Free guys, man.
free the
Uh,
guy.
I fucks with them guys heavy, man. But look, so we go fast forward, man. In 2018, man, I noticed you dropped a song with El Camino, man. That bust my gun shit.
Yeah.
And I never heard, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never heard of El Camino up until that point, man. And I said, man, that young boy a problem, man. Like, how was that? How did you link with him, and how is your relationship now with El Camino? I think he's dope.
Listen, I used to tell him back then, like, yo, you like the secret weapon over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to put that bug in your ear, like, because you're versatile. You got like, a little bit of Max B
Yes,
swag.
yes, sir.
You can do, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit. Um, so linking up, it was easy. To shoot to get over there, shoot the video. I mean, hour out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Plus,
that was the Buffalo, that video, the
yeah,
my gun video.
yeah, that was at like some certain portions of that video is like at the house that he be putting on the cover.
Oh
His
shit. Okay, on
project.
the El Camino album cover.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But reaching out, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be down to earth. They be down to earth. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga fuck with you, he fuck with you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, before we got back to Rochester, like, yo, I think he enjoyed doing that joint so much, and you know what I'm saying, just the energy from that particular day. He
Hmm.
was like, yo, send me something else. Like, send me something else to fuck with. Like, before we got back to Rochester, and let's keep in
Wow.
mind, it's an hour drive. That's shit.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
that's the only shit I ever heard with you two.
He, I did because I gave that joint to Mooch.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh yeah.
he on it.
Is that on the
I
No
just did the
Bonito?
hook.
Which project is that? Because I
I'm
think I did.
positive. I know it's out though because it's a video for it and everything.
I
It's
think
a
that might be
video
on that
for it.
Boss Sauce, that Moose joint. With the joint he did with Future Wave.
Nah, it ain't on there.
Not on that.
It ain't on there. Don't
I,
give me the line. Like, yo, we got so many bodies of work, bro. It'd be hard to keep up with what's on what. But either way, that song with me, El Camino, and Mooch, is on one of Mooch projects. You know what I'm saying? I just did the hook, but El Camino sent the verse back before we even got back to Rochester.
It is what it is, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But nah, finish saying what you was just telling me, man, about the
The El
you know,
Camino joint.
I think you was talking about El Camino.
Right. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think you know what I'm saying, just the energy from that day alone, you know what I'm saying, had him
Okay.
excited. He was like, yo, send me some more shit.
Okay.
And I sent him a beat while we was driving. We was leaving Buffalo. And he sent the verse back before we got to Rochester. And
Mm,
that's the joint with me, Mooch, and El Camino. I did the hook, and Mooch, you know what I'm saying, it's on one of Mooch projects.
okay. Yeah, I think I could have swore I have heard him on a. Now that I think about it, I think I have heard him on a Mooch project before. I could have swore it's the one with Future Wave, man. I could be wrong, man, but
You could be right.
I
You
think
could be
I
right,
mean
but
I
I don't.
could be right.
Me personally, I don't have any future wave beats, so I don't. That's why I
Yeah,
said I don't think it's a future wave joint. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because I don't. I didn't have. I don't have any future wave beats, and I didn't have a future wave beat to send them.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
No doubt,
And
no
it just
doubt.
made sense, especially with you know, at that time us trying to grow Mooch, and
Hmm.
then that motherfucker started spreading like wildfire.
Man, I need to. Man, I want to reach out to that brother, man. That brother. A lot of people say he. Let me take that back. I had
Nah, who
somebody.
said it?
I was no. I had my man. My man said that he sounds like West Side Gun. I said no disrespect to West Side Gun,
Hmm.
but Mooch is nicer into these projects, man. I want to talk about your body of work, man. So in 20, you dropped the Abracadabra, man. I believe in
Right.
2018.
Yeah.
And that project, man, you work with Finn out of Canada, man. How was that connection, man? How did you link up with Finn? Because he's dope, man. He's so underrated, brother.
Man, Finn getting doper and doper. You know what I'm saying? By the minute. He
No
wear a
doubt.
lot of hats. He do a lot of shit real well.
Okay.
Crazy thing that you know what I'm saying. We talking about Finn. I heard a snippet of something that was on Ason Eastwood's album. With all
That
due
project.
respect,
Whew,
and then I hit Ason the other day and was like, "Yo, when I heard that shit, I said, listen, that
yeah,
shit had me hot. I was
yeah,
upset about that shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And what it
yeah.
was Finn was growing as a producer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And Ason has access. His access is a little different than mine. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like he was able to sit in with Finn,
Yeah,
and
because
he
they
came.
all from the same area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So but I seen the growth in Finn, and Ason came right out and was like, "Yo, your project is what inspired, you know what I'm saying, my project." But what now I get to go back in 2021, and I get to do this shit all over again with Finn.
Mm,
Feel me? Mm-hmm.
that's what's
Right,
up. That's
right.
what's up.
So
That's what's
I
up.
truly get the benefit. Like, have you heard the production on that Finn be putting out?
Yo, like I said, I know the shit that he did with Ace and Eastwood. That project is crazy, and a
Yeah.
couple of other he did a couple of joints with a cipher.
Yeah, you
You
got
know,
a new joint. That shit crazy. I got to
that shit
early
is
listen to
that
that.
shit is stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
shit
Finn is
is
Finn is
not
Finn
just
is
because
dope.
I'm on it either. That shit is crazy. That shit is
Yeah.
well done. It's appealing visibly. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Sonically, it
Yeah.
sounds really well. Like they did their damn thing on that one. But shit, working with Finn is was easy work. The first person out of that camp from Gold Era, you know, brown bag that we ever worked with was
Mm-hmm.
Gates jumped on the joint for Sibs Rock.
Okay.
And when we did that joint, it was me and Gates, and it was Daniel's son,
Shout out to Daniel son.
Cypher Soul Say,
Yeah.
A-Son, and Black Nazi. You know
Yeah.
what
He's
I'm saying?
dope.
So it was Family Gang Black. It was all of them, and it was just me and Gates. And I don't know if that is the particular song that prompted, you know what I'm saying, me and Finn to work together.
Right.
But either way, it was kind of like, you know, what bridged that gap.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? It's something that, you know, it's kind of like what bridged that gap. And you know what I'm saying? That's how that brotherhood was formed. I don't know if you noticed or not, but you
Go ahead.
I don't know if that was the particular song that did it, but I mean, from that point on, we've done a ton of work with those guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, Riggs and Brown Bag Money, real heavy. I would say me and Finn more heavy. You know what I mean? Me and DS do a lot of work together. You know what I'm saying? DS has made features on a couple of my projects, and shit, I think like that relationship been solidified for quite some. Like that, them like our brothers right there.
All right. The last thing we was talking about was that that project was with Finn, man. Again, I particularly the last two songs. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I went to sleep, man, to Tic Tac Toe all the way, man. Tell me about creating those last two songs. Them, brother, you got me knocking over the microphone, man. Like them two songs that end that album is nuts. Like I woke up, I went to sleep playing that, and the first thing I did when I woke up, man, it felt like a dream, bro. What was the thought process when you put Tic Tac Toe and all the way together? I gotta ask you that, man.
Man, listen, I'd be lying if I told you I remember what the thought process
It's
is.
cool.
Like I said, I like to let the music, let the production talk to me a
Yeah.
little bit. But
But
I mean, I can break down tic tac toe for you. You
we'll
know what
break
I'm
it
saying?
down. Break it
And
down
like
to me.
it's kind of like the hook says. You know what I'm saying? A 9 block radius.
Mm,
Just like when you sit back and you playing, you know what I'm saying, tic tac toe.
no doubt.
We've got 9 blocks, right?
Mm,
That's how you run your hustle.
no doubt.
You got X amount of houses for guns, just in case at any place in that 9 block radius,
Mm-hmm.
something crazy go down. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? You got some niggas that could get to that situation. You got 3 houses, so you got 3 houses with muscle. You got 3 houses that get money this way, and you got 3 houses that get money that way.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? And every one of those places is set up strategically. So
Okay.
like it's not 9 houses,
Mm-hmm.
it's 9 blocks.
No doubt.
You know what
That's
I'm
what's
saying?
up.
It's a house on each one of those 9 blocks that is for something specific.
One house.
One house
Got you.
that is specific to your
That's
enterprise.
what I'm talking about, man. You be talking that talk, man. You be talking that talk, bro. It's very, like I said, man. It seems like it. I'm not gonna say it seems like it comes from a real place.
Absolutely.
It
Absolutely.
comes from a real place. And the way I like the way how you break that shit down, it's not on it. And this is another thing, man, you know, about your style, man. It's not braggadocious, man. It's
No way.
almost like you give the you talk about the pros and the cons, man. And I like
Absolutely.
how you break that shit down on those two on that particular song, man.
Listen, we see niggas die young. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't shit to brag about.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas was doing the exact same things that we was doing.
Mm,
Niggas that sat on the stoop with us. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And an hour later, like that man dead. Listen, I seen my man one day, right? I seen him sitting on the porch. You know, he was getting to it. Showed me a beautiful pistol. And he
Mm,
was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how he was ready for whatever. Honest to God truth.
I'm listening.
And you know what I'm saying? I know what he was feeling in that moment. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But like to truly put shit into perspective, like a week later, some kids on their way to school found his head.
You mean decapitated?
Yeah, his head.
Shit. And this was your man, or this was just some nigga that you just
Nah, this was my man.
damn.
They found his head. Right, not his body, just his head.
Yo, that's real, man. That's
Right.
wild. That's some wild shit,
And that's
brother.
why that none of this shit be glamorous. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt. No doubt.
Because when I was talking to him, I knew what he was feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because I felt like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, ain't nothing. Ain't nobody, ain't nothing about the fuck with what I got on right now. You know what I'm saying?
But
I,
you ready to take whatever responsibility that comes with that.
whatever. I know. I know exactly what he was feeling in that
Mm.
moment. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Because we tend to have conversations that we don't even need to have.
No doubt.
And that it be that feeling, it be
No
that
doubt.
emotion that took
Yeah.
over, and that emotion be like, "Yo, sit back, I
Mm.
got this. Yo, Mav, check this shit out, nigga." Yada yada yada.
Mm.
But like, yo, like that was, it wasn't a defining moment in my life.
That song go hit different now when I listen to it, man. Now when
I consider
when I listen to it now, man,
it.
it's gonna hit different, man.
Yeah, yeah, shit is real, man. Like
Yeah.
shit is real.
Yeah.
That's why it's not. That's why it's not glamorous. That's why it's hard to, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
to
Mm.
glamorize that shit. Like we
No
was there
doubt.
for a reason. Where there was a
Right.
lack of something someplace that led us to those, down those
Right.
avenues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then at a certain point, we became the addicts. It was no longer, there was no lack anymore. Like whatever we lacked prior to getting involved, we went in and we got it. We gained it. So like
Mm.
if I wanted to be fly, all right, so now I'm flying.
Right.
So now I should just call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm.
But now I need something else because now niggas ain't just fly, niggas fly, and niggas got
Mm.
Fox Maximus.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Niggas got
Yeah.
that Jetta. You know what
Whew.
I'm saying? So now
Bruh.
I need, you know what
Fam,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right. See, that's what it
yeah,
do. It tap that vein.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always an addiction for more. You
No
know what
doubt.
I'm saying? And it's not necessarily that bread. It's a thing. What is the new thing? What is the next thing? So
No
all right.
doubt.
So I got a closet full of the clothes. What's the next thing? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
shit, old boy got this.
Right.
And I just hopped off of the bus. That's not how this shit's supposed to go. So now
No
I need
doubt.
I need a Maxima. I need a Jetta. You know what I'm saying? So we going just that much harder now. You know what I'm saying? And now I got the Jetta. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the Jetta, you got the girl, you got the clothes.
No doubt.
But you know what I'm saying? Somebody always come, and it's the thing, like people fuel the addiction. The less fortunate people fuel that addiction.
Exactly.
And they don't even have to be less fortunate, but they're intrigued by they're the audience. They're
No
intrigued.
doubt. Oh
They
no, I remember those days, man, just being out there,
such and
just
such.
realizing like all the love, like when you like growing up, man. I grew up foster homes and all that shit. Now, I jumped off the porch and I realized, man, all of a sudden, the shorties talking to you, the niggas on the block, they fucking with you now or whatever, and you get addicted to that shit and you
See,
forget the
then you
consequences that comes with that shit. And that's just my little 6 month experience.
but you gotta
Yeah,
out that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, it's niggas right that listen to our music and shit. And it's always a suburban motherfucker or a motherfucker who was,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, his dad was a mechanic and his mom
yeah,
was a nurse, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, who is very opinionated on the shit that we talk about in this music, right?
No doubt. Nah, I hear you.
But he don't know that high. He doesn't know
Mm,
the highs. He doesn't know the shit that we did. He doesn't know that. He does not know we fucked bitches that's 10 times better than his wife for the sake
exactly.
of doing it because
Yeah.
there was absolutely nothing else to do that day.
Making
You know
more
what I'm
money
saying?
in 1 week than they making like 6 months.
Right.
But
He
when
doesn't know that.
you used
Listen,
to having nothing, when your pockets used to be
peep
bunny
this,
ears.
peep this shit.
Pockets used to be on bunny ears.
He don't know the feeling of being a 22, 23-year old boy and going to look at a house and you've never made any purchase that major in your life,
No
and
doubt.
people telling you, well, you're gonna have to leave a 10% deposit, this, that, and the third. And you
Right.
ask, well, what would that be? And after that lady get off of that calculator and she run them numbers and she be like, that's $19,000. And then you leave and she think you've gone because it's out of your league, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come
yeah.
back
You
with a
come back
fucking
with
shoebox with
the
$19,000
cash.
cash.
Yeah, cash.
He'll never know that.
Yeah,
He'll never know that. That's what we
yeah.
know that. I know that.
Nah,
I
nah,
did that.
nah.
I've been there. I've done this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he'll never understand that. They'll never understand that. They'll also not understand that in those moments we're the addicts. They're not. The
Mm.
people that we're serving, they're not the addicts. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I swear to God, man, I never thought of it like that, man.
Man, listen, we
All
the
these
ones
years,
chasing
man,
the high,
even in my, I never looked at it like that, man.
because we the ones chasing a high now. You know what I'm saying? Think about
Right.
it. An addict will wake up. In most cases, he has not a dime in his pocket.
Mm.
Somehow, that nigga could spend $1,200 to $1,500 with you a week,
Yeah.
but he has no means of income. But he spent $1,200 to $1,500 with you every fucking
Mm.
week.
Every paycheck, every
He
paycheck he get.
he ain't even got no paycheck. He flat foot hustle. He flat foot hustle. You know what I'm saying? So he wake up and he go
He
get it.
getting it. He
But
getting it how he live.
every time he come to you, he got $300,
Yeah.
$400. He
Yeah.
give it all to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He doing exactly what the fuck he want to do with his money when he hustles for it,
No
and
doubt.
we do exactly what we want to do with our muscle when our money when we hustle for
No doubt.
it. We the addicts.
Man, but look, man. I can talk about that shit all day, bro. Like I said, man, you talk that talk, and like I said, man, that particular song, man, I love how you go into depth, like how you don't glorify that shit, man. How you really break that down. And now it's gonna hit different. When I listen to that shit tonight, man, that shit gonna hit much different. But look, let's keep it moving, man. So 2019, man, you dropped the Death to Death project, man. Like I said, we gonna get into this catalog, man.
Right.
Cause this catalog, man, you building a nice little body of work, man.
That's
And
what
this
it was
Dust to Dust
designed to do.
project was bruh. I'm gonna give you yours, brother. I'm gonna give you yours, brother.
Appreciate it.
Um, and this was produced by Katola. Now,
Yes.
Katola, a lot of people don't know he's if I'm not mistaken, he's French Canadian.
He's Chilean. He lives in
Chilean.
Montreal though.
Okay, but he okay.
Yeah. So he's from
But he
Chile.
does he speaks French and
Absolutely.
because he's in Montreal.
Yep.
Yeah, because I just had Nicholas Craven on, and he told me that everybody in that's like the first language or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So
so you saying by ethnicity he's
he's
say it
from
again.
Chile.
Okay, that's his ethnicity.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep. He's from
okay,
Chile. You know what I'm saying? Matter of
okay.
fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's in Chile right now. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? With his little lady or something. I seen him. I've been
okay.
messing with him a little bit.
Yeah.
Messing with him, but
Yeah, talk about that, man. Talk about that connection, man, because he's very underrated. I had to I did my research on him, man. He got quite a little catalog, man. He's dope. How did you find him, man?
different. You know
How
what?
did you find him?
I think Katola found me. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And
okay. Yeah.
and when we you know what I'm saying decided we was gonna do something together, he sent me a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded very very different. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I'm thinking at first because I at that point in time I hadn't talked to him. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? We were just typing back and forth.
okay.
And then when I hear him, I'm like, yo, who the fuck the Spanish nigga in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Sending me
Yeah.
all this narco shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then like throughout our conversations, he was breaking it down, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's that narco bolero. Like that's
Mm,
his sound. That's his sound. So
okay.
it's really like when you listen to other niggas that do that, like you know what I'm saying, or do something similar to that, it's one
Right.
thing for them to just be making that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, he do that shit differently. Like when
Yeah.
he do that, that shit come from the heart. Like
Yeah.
that's truly
Yeah.
that's like who he is.
Yeah.
Like
I
if you
definitely
ever
hear
hear
that.
him talk, if you talk to that motherfucker, you be
Yeah.
like, yo, you be wanting to cover the phone up, and be like, yo, I'm talking to the plug. I got the plug on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yo, that's Katola. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He
So
definitely place you in like Brazil or Colombia somewhere when the sound of that particular project, man. Like what made you come up with that title, man? Dust to Dust.
that well, if you really listen to that project, then you know that project is just it's not like any of my other projects. That's the only
Mm-mm.
project
Yeah.
that I have is themed around cocaine.
No doubt.
Every single
You
song.
gotta tell me, brother. I
I
know.
know I know
I
because
heard
you
at least
listen
every
you
album
listen
by
to what
you.
it's supposed to be
Oh,
listened.
no. Okay, my bad. I get it. I
Somebody
get it.
who's going to watch this interview,
Okay.
all of a sudden they gonna haul ass back because they just
Mm,
listened to it with a novice ear and not realize like holy shit,
right.
this motherfucker talked about one thing the whole fucking project and made
Yeah.
it
It made
interesting.
it interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
It
Yeah.
wasn't cliche.
Nah.
Like it was like, oh God,
Yeah.
like okay.
No
One of my
doubt.
favorite joints on that project would have to be Eve, and it's crazy that I mentioned that because the other
I'm gonna
day
give
I
you my
listened
two. I'm gonna give you my two, but go ahead,
yep,
go ahead,
I
break that down
listened
for
to my
me.
wife's first time ever hearing Eve. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
like yo, like me and my wife on like two totally different ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? She like super conservative, this, that,
Okay.
and the third. And I'd be like, no, we gotta kill this motherfucker, duck down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where we like
You know,
super
that's how me.
fucking
Hey, that's
different.
how my lady a school teacher, man.
You know
So
what I'm saying though? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So we like super, super different.
No doubt,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Yo, but it's crazy because like, yo, she like tough with me. So you know what I mean?
Right.
But outside of that, she'd be like, yo, you need to handle it.
Mm,
It's like, yo, it's my motherfucking pleasure. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. You know what I'm saying?
the
But she
whiz,
tough
man.
with me though. Like I'm talking
Yeah.
about that stomach hurt tough. Oh, here she goes. She tripping again.
Yeah. There they go. There they
Yeah, there you
go.
go. The
Yeah.
long way home type
Oh
shit.
my God, don't, bro. I just got into a situation with mine, but 2 days ago. Oh my God, bro. Ugh.
Listen, listen. The niggas just gonna see this interview.
I'm
They
gonna need,
know
I'm gonna need
they're
therapy,
not
bro.
married. They don't know what the fuck we talking about. Listen, these niggas have no idea what it's like to
It's a
not be
marathon.
afraid of no motherfucking man breathing and then
Except
have a headache with his wife.
except that one. If you look at it, like look at movies like Casino. This nigga is able to move the way that he's moving in all these different, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, dimensions. But look at his weakness, man.
It's kryptonite.
His kryptonite, man, was his old lady, man. So
Like here she goes. She tripping, y'all.
yeah, yeah.
Look, you know when a nigga be on the phone like this, hold up. Look at the hand, look at the hand. You know when they be moving like this.
Hey, go ahead,
Yo,
man. Look. That's why I couldn't agree with you, boy, man. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is what it
it
is, man.
is, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
That's they out rib, man. They out rib, they also our weakness.
Yeah, real talk.
You know
Real
what I'm
talk.
saying? So look, on that particular project, man, my two favorite songs, man. You got a joint with you got Daniel's son on Pusher, and
Yes.
you got my main man Smooth, man,
Smooth.
on Batted Fish, man.
Yeah.
Talk about both of those, how you guys put both of those two songs, that Pusher track with Daniel's son and Batted Fish with Smooth, man. Talk about the
Better fish.
connection.
Listen, I thought about Smooth just when I came up with the fucking title. You
No
know what
doubt.
I'm saying? Plus the production to me sounded like Smooth. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like Katola should have sent that shit to him.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Instead of me. But being that I was the one that was working with Katola, it just made for me, it made sense to reach out to Smooth.
no
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, Smooth, listen, I got something I want to send it to you.
Okay.
Check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard the production, I heard you want it. And this is what I'm trying to do. And
Mm.
yeah, Smooth jumped right in.
And
He
he
jumped right
crushed
in.
that
And
shit,
he did exactly what I expected him to
yeah,
do. Like
yeah,
that's what I heard
yeah,
over this shit.
yeah. Shout out to Smooth, man.
Big
Shout
shout
out
outs
to
to
Smooth.
Smooth. Yep. Like when he sent it back, it was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what the fuck I thought
no
was
doubt.
gonna happen. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I heard when I heard
He
Big
got
Up.
busy on that shit, man. That's another one of them tracks, man, that I play, when I get to that song, man, I play about 3 times, man.
Oh wow.
I play about three. I think, like I said, man, I love the chemistry that you guys have, man, on that particular track, man. The bars, man, how intricate them shits is, and like you said, letting Smooth be Smooth, man. Let him, do what he do on that shit.
Yeah, you gotta let him do his thing. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? And that's one thing. Like when I work with an artist, I want him to do what I don't want him to do is try to do what I do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a lot of different metals. I got a lot of different stripes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I could do certain shit if like, and I don't know, but like if you don't have one of those metals, you know what I'm saying? If you don't
No
have
doubt.
that particular stripe, don't don't try to do what I might be known to do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm fucking with you because I
yeah.
like what you do.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
I respect,
Every
respect.
now and then, an artist will try to do what I do, and we'd be in the studio listening to it. Like, you hear this nigga? Done
Give me
fucked
some
up my
names. Give me some
whole beat.
names. Nah, I'll just play. Go ahead.
Fucked up my whole beat.
Nah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Nigga spent all that time studying me and then jumped out the window trying to
But
do
you,
this shit.
but man, you gotta understand, man, brother. You a threat, man. When I listen now, like when listening to your shit, man, it comes from such a real place, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. A nigga that's not really that never lived that life. I think personally, man, I feel like it can be intimidating, man.
It's
Listen to like your
I,
pen, man.
yeah,
Your pen game is stupid, brother. And
I
it comes from a
appreciate that.
real place. And I think a lot of artists, man, and, and I don't want to say a lot of artists. I'm gonna say some artists, man.
Right,
They
true.
just don't have the life experiences, man, to relate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's the thing. I don't want to take them to any place particular because wherever you go with it, I'm sure I've already took
Mm,
residency
no
there. You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? So I want you to do your thing because your thing, 9 times out of 10, your thing was already my thing. I've
Okay.
already fucked her.
No.
You know? So
I
yeah,
got
just
you.
do your thing. And you know
Do
what
your
I'm saying?
thing. Yeah,
And
yeah,
for me, it's not about, don't get me wrong, I always want to show up and show
yeah.
out. You
Competition.
know what I'm saying? But it's gotta be like the song gotta be good. You
It
know
gotta
what I'm
make
saying?
sense.
Yeah, the
Gotta make
song gotta
sense.
be good. So I want to put out a good joint. I don't want to put out a bunch of one-sided joints. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like that's not where I'm at with it. Like that don't make for a good album. That don't make for a good song.
right.
Anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want your fan base to jump on that song and be like, yo, these niggas was
Mm,
fucking doing their thing
right,
on
right.
this joint. And I want that to be one of their favorite songs. You know, I want that to
Mm,
be one of their go-tos too. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want you to appeal to my fan base. I don't want my fans to be like, man, I've done killed this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I want word. I
Yeah.
want I want my
No,
fan
I
base
feel
to
you.
be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a brilliant selection to get Son on this
Hey,
particular
that
joint.
that project, man, you got busy, but again, man, we go keep it moving. I got this question, man. I've been burning to ask MC such as yourself, man, this particular question, man. And when I think of a lot of artists, man, like artists such as yourself, I'm listening to the experience, the artist that has inspired you.
Mhm.
And you mentioned like guys like Slick Rick, guys like African Bambaataa, guys like Cormega. How
Yeah.
important do you feel it is for an artist to know the history of the culture?
Man, I think it's very important. You know what I'm saying? It's just like anything that you delve into. I feel like you should be a student of the game.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't only be familiar with what's in front of you. You got to be familiar with the motherfuckers who paved the way for the nigga that's in front of you.
no doubt, no
Like
doubt.
my sons, for instance, they love basketball and they want to play basketball. And this nigga the illest. He can do this. And Kyrie, this, that, and the third. And he got all this money and he this, that, and the third. But like they had no idea that the niggas like Isaiah Thomas and Abdul
Mm,
Boof and all of those guys that
no
came
doubt.
before these guys
Exactly.
paved the way for these guys. These are guys who they looked up to. Listen, they only got a fraction of the money that these new guys got. But like these guys, the guys Earl of Pearl Monroe,
Mm,
and that nigga made a working man's salary, what I'm saying,
exactly.
playing a
Yeah.
professional sport. What I'm saying? These are the guys that paved the way so like the new niggas can come and get a shoe deal.
Exactly.
Or you know what I'm saying? The
No, no
new
doubt.
the new rap nigga can dye his hair red on this side, blue on this side,
Yeah.
and wear girl clothes and
Yeah,
shit.
don't get me started on that, brother. Like
Right.
that's a whole nother. We can talk about that off air all day,
Hey,
brother.
yo, let's laugh for a minute, bro. Check it, right? One day
Because
we
I
was
don't want to be
sitting.
the old man, yo. I'm 39, man, and again, like my platform. I'm gonna be honest, man. My platform is for spitters and for
Right.
original niggas. Like I don't even, to be honest, man. It's for niggas that got their own style. I don't
Right.
care if you nice with it, but
Right.
if you nice with it and you sound like Mav and you biting rigs or you bite, no, we don't do that over here.
Nah.
Come with your own
Nah.
shit.
You
So I don't
got
care
to.
if you super nice with it. Like that's one of my problems that I have with like Logic or guys like that. Like nigga, you
Right.
sound like this nigga and this nigga. You can rap, but you just do your best rendition of Eminem or so
Hey,
on.
listen. Before I hang my hat up,
Go ahead.
it's a nigga. I ain't gonna say no names. It's a nigga that sound like another nigga, and he be so disrespectful. I see him every now on Twitter. I had my eye on him for a minute. I'ma gun his ass
Is he
down.
popping?
Yeah, he popping.
He's
Yeah,
popping.
he popping. But hey, listen, I'm gun his ass down. Listen, I'm telling you this because when I do it,
Hey,
I'm
y'all
talking
heard
about
y'all heard it here first,
yeah.
man. You heard it
Mhm.
here first.
Hey, listen, I've been talking to Riggs about it for like a year. Like, yo, like
Yeah.
I'm ready. I could do it right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm doing my thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
But I
man,
always peep
tell
in
me
and
off
be like,
air, man. I would love to know, man. Like I swear to God, I wouldn't tell nobody, brother.
I'll be looking and I'll be like, oh, that's how he do his fans, or that's how he do the niggas that want to run his show. Like,
Oh, he's
yo,
one of
I'm
them
ready.
type. He's one of them
Yeah,
type
like
of
yo,
niggas.
like that nigga, he talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll post some shit and it'll be like, yeah, I'm about to knock out these features over these
Don't
trash
tell me.
ass
Don't tell. I
beats.
don't even want to
This,
know.
that,
I
and the
want to
third.
just go ahead, brother.
No, because
Get at
listen,
the
when I
nigga. Get at the
do it,
nigga.
listen, when I do it, I
Do
listen,
him
I
dirty.
gotta it has to be dirty.
Do him dirty. Do him
Like,
dirty.
listen, this ain't even like sparring, like, you know what I'm saying, with my peers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the niggas that I'm on joints
Yeah.
with, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Huss and all of them,
Right.
Bubba.
Right.
Like, I got a genuine respect for
No
this,
doubt. No
for
doubt.
them niggas. But like, I don't like son.
Yeah, man.
So like listen, so like it's like with all disrespect, not with
Oh,
all disrespect. It's with all disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hey,
Let's
talk
just
your shit. Hey,
like
fam.
fuck the music. I'm like that.
Talk your shit. Talk your
Like,
shit.
yeah, I'm really like that.
Talk
Like,
your shit.
don't get these songs twisted. Like, I'm really like that.
Mm,
Like, I'm
mm,
like that in my town. I'm like that in your town when I
mm,
visit your town
mm.
too. I'm really like that. So you know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
this a nigga. This a nigga that's local or
no, no,
can you tell me
no.
what state?
Local to where he at. Local to where he at.
What
You
state?
know you're gonna love it because I got it. It has to be like
I ain't even trying to tell me.
non-Philly
I didn't want to know what the state is at, man. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not
New
gonna ask
York,
you.
if I'm not mistaken. I
Okay,
could
I'm
be
not
wrong,
gonna
but I
ask you.
want to say New York.
I don't want to. Don't tell me who it is, but it's New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all right. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just
Yep.
curious, man.
Listen,
I'm just curious.
nasty. Yep, nasty. And
Okay.
he,
But look,
and he nice. You know what I'm saying?
he's
Like
nice.
one thing about me, if you nice, you know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
talented, it don't matter what the fuck I say. That has absolutely
Mm.
nothing to do with that. Doesn't
No
take away
doubt.
from you being talented.
Right.
I
Right.
say
Right.
whatever the fuck I want to say. That does not take away from your talent. He talented. It's more or less like the character that
The,
comes with it. You
the
know what I'm
nigga talking
saying?
real
Make me
breezy.
like,
Damn.
you ain't like that. But
Mm.
but like the way you address your fan base, the way you do the
Now
niggas
talk
that
about that, man. Let's
I
talk about that for a second, man.
respect, they
Let's talk.
respect your pen to want to give you their hard earned money
Let's
to
let's
be part of this.
Mav. Let's talk about that, man. Because I notice, man, I see a lot of these rappers, man. They get popping, man, and they feel like you know they got here on their own, and they forget about the fans that put them in this position, and they feel it seems as if they think that they can do this by themselves, man. Like they don't need the fans, and they treat the fans, man, as if they're beneath them. And
Listen,
one thing, let me just say this, man. Before
mhm,
you, I just want to say this, man. I
gotcha.
really appreciate this opportunity, man, because again, I'm, you know, I'm just trying to start my platform, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk to a top tier A1 level artist, MC such as yourself. So, how do you feel about that, man? Like the relation between, artists and fans, man? Because I feel like, some of them, man, they be acting, they on some weirdo shit, man. Some of these artists, man.
Man, listen, if it wasn't for the fans, me and you wouldn't be doing this interview. Them the motherfuckers that put me in position. Not me. I could always rap. But like those motherfuckers that cop my shit,
Mm.
tell their friends about it, watch our videos, or they watch one of Rig's videos and see me in it and be like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
who's that? And then be like, holy shit, like, yo, this dude hard. It's important for me to communicate with my fan base, to hear what they want as far as, you know what I'm saying. Now I can honestly say this: I don't make music for them. I make the type of music I want to hear.
No doubt.
But in my delivering it to them, it's important for me to know how they like to receive it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I got you.
What type of packaging do you want? Because listen, you came here because you like what I do. So you don't get to change what I do.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I say that all the time.
Yeah, you don't
Man,
get to change
you
what
know
I do.
what? Let me say this, man. I hate to cut you off, brother.
No, do your thing, bro.
And I'm a piggyback of what you're saying. This is
Mhm.
one of the biggest gripes that I have with a lot of fans, man. Like, you see an artist, man, that you love, man, and then all of a sudden you say, "Oh, I'm tired. All they do is make this type of music." But you like this artist? Why you want him? This is the formula.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
That's what brought you there.
That's what gravitate. Now you want him to switch up, and then if he switch up, then it's a problem.
Right.
Oh damn! Why he on some funny shit? He on some news like. So tell me what's your I'm gonna piggyback off with, like I said, pick off what you just said, man. What's your take on that, brother?
Um, you don't get that type of power over me.
Mm.
You don't get to do that. Now, I mean, you get to say whatever the fuck you want to say. I respect
Right,
your
right,
freedom,
right,
but that's not a conversation we're ever going to have. 95% of my time, I'm giving you something. I'm giving you some shit that has to do with my life, nigga.
right.
You wasn't there. You don't get to change the story. You don't get to rewrite the narrative. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? You wasn't there.
I never thought of it like that.
And,
I
and
swear to God, I
notice,
never thought of it like that.
notice, I say some wild shit sometimes. You've never seen a motherfucker from Rochester combat anything that I've said.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
no doubt.
These
Let me go
niggas
get into
from
these
here, they
lyrics,
know what
man.
the fuck is happening. They know what the fuck is happening
Yeah,
here. Some of these niggas seen me do some of this shit. Some of these niggas, listen, some of these niggas done been victims of some of this shit that I've done.
yeah. Mm.
It's niggas that I left permanent scars on that like my pictures and comment under them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't get to rewrite what I've done. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You don't get to tap into my creativity with what you feel. Nigga, you write that. You do
No
that.
doubt.
You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah, man.
can't do that. I would never. I listen when I am listening. I listen to
Right.
motherfuckers and I want to just absorb whatever it is they got, whatever they've done. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear, but I don't have an opinion of what he should do or what he shouldn't do. Or if I'm tired of him, I ain't listening to him. I
Right,
listen
right.
to
No,
something else. But I listen to him for this particular reason. When I'm tired of listening to that other shit, I'm going right back to him. What
exactly,
I'm put out.
exactly. Nah, I agree. I agree,
Yeah.
man. I
But
agree.
you know what? I think the fan base is the fans like whoever carrying the torch, you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I see so many fans that don't like so much shit, but are so accepting of it, depending on who's doing it.
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, so we got like niggas just thick as spit doing trap music and
Yeah.
all of this other shit, but like it's okay. Um, Me personally, I don't like trap music, so you're probably not going to hear me do any trap music.
Nah, I
But
mean, you
if I
stand true.
decided to do so, they'd probably have my fucking head. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm
Because
not gonna lie,
we
man. Hey,
don't
man,
listen to trap.
I'm not trying to hear you on no damn murder beats production, man. I'll be
I
honest.
couldn't even get my trap beat cadence down. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
don't
'cause I'm
want to
thinking
hear you
about
on
it right now. Like, how the fuck
it.
would I even approach this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I
But
remember,
yeah.
you remember a while back when Benny the Butcher, when he dropped this project, man, it was like a rap project,
What
and
was it called? I'm sorry.
I don't. It came out before 17 Bullets, man. I forgot the name of it, man. But it hit that whole project. He was rapping the way that he rapped, man. But it was just, I could see why why there was a disconnection, man. And to add on what you're saying, I really feel like an artist yourself, man. Like you carved out your own lane
Right.
and you found your niche.
Right.
And to be honest, that's what I want from Mav, man.
That's
Give
what
me that
that's what we
all
give you.
day long. I'm good because that's what gravitated me towards your music.
Listen, what I'm doing as of recently is I'm not focusing on the bar work because I feel like that shit coming. It's there.
Right, right.
But what I'm doing is like we playing with the emotion now. And so whenever me and Speed in the studio, like that's what we
Yo,
talking
shout
about.
out to
Right?
Speed, man. He's
Definitely shout out
fucking
Speed.
nuts.
That motherfucker crazy.
He's dope. He's dope.
So that's really what we've been talking about. Like yo, so, and I usually go in and I knock out 6 or 7 joints in the session.
Hmm.
But recently I've been going in and I've been knocking out 2 or 3 joints.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now the 6 or 7 joints that I gave you is still quality shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, what can we do differently? You know what I'm saying? To make those 6 or 7 joints even better, even though we're not gonna get them out as fast. Like, what can we do to make each one of them better?
Right.
And I decided that like, yo, we gonna really play on the emotions of the listener. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
The way we gonna do that is I'm gonna deliver shit a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Lyrically. So if when I finish it's not right, then we go back and we do it again. You know what I'm saying? Until we do, till I sound like what the fuck I'm talking about.
No
You know,
doubt.
it's
No
one
doubt.
thing for me to just tell it to you, but if I'm spitting it like that, you know
Mm.
what I'm saying? You'll be like,
Right.
that's a little different from them. I like this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because you're still gonna get me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I cut the product with like something potent. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? It's like, nah, I wasn't stretching it, you know what
He's
I'm saying?
not stepped on.
I was beefing it up.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I put
yeah.
steroid on this shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The cutter fuck you up.
No doubt, no
But
doubt. But
yeah,
look,
that's what we've been focusing on as of lately. Or
well,
else I had
look,
Angels and Demons 3 done 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? But it was
yeah.
about like, nah, let's tap into these emotions. Let's play with this shit. Like this. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up. That's what's up, man. But look, let's talk about these angel and the angel and demon. So far, man, right now, man. It's not a trilogy because I've heard you mention part 3.
Yeah.
I haven't heard. I haven't heard part 3. So
It's dropping in December.
okay, all right. I was about to say you about to have me. I'm out here looking crazy. I'm like, hold up, man.
Nah.
Where the fuck the have I been? I know this man catalog. I haven't heard part 3, man. But
All right. As of
let's
recently,
talk
that's what
about
I've been there recording though.
okay. But look. Let's talk about you linking up with Hobgoblin, man. Like how did that relationship come to play? Because those 2 projects, man, whew, that warm brew on that second one
Yeah, that Warm Brew's hard.
with
I,
Daniel Son.
I
Ah,
like Warm Brews. And listen, me and Danny do some dope shit. You know what
yo,
I'm
how'd you link up with them boys, by the way, man? Because I like I'm tapped in with them now, man, and I fucks with that camp real heavy. How did you link up with those guys,
First
man?
and foremost, that camp is heavy. And it all, if you ask me, it all go back to the Sibs Rock feature. That was the first
Mm,
time, like we had, you know what I'm saying? We had crossed the border and did that music. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know,
forget about that, man. I
yep,
forget how close y'all are to how far Rochester from Toronto to be
like
exact.
98 miles.
Okay, about an hour and a half.
Two, let's go two, depending on how
Okay,
far in, you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying, you are.
okay.
But yeah, fucking I did the joint with Finn. You know, Finn is Gold Era Music, Sibs is Gold Era Music. Um and they're like the brother company to Brown Bag Money.
Mm,
So you know what I'm saying? At any given time, like you got access to all of them. While I was working with Finn, you know what I'm saying? I got Cypher Soze.
shout out to Cypher, man. He's fucking
Absolutely. He got that new project. That's crazy. So I got
with
Cypher
Finn and
Soze.
Future Wave. That shit is ridiculous.
Right.
That's
Right.
just stupid.
And I think Riggs and Mooch had started doing some work with Daniel's son. A lot of work with Daniel's son.
Yeah.
Um,
He's on. I believe he's on No Way Out. I think he's on No Way Out.
I'm almost positive he
Yeah.
is. You know what I'm saying?
But then
Like
you
yo, they
think,
got a whole project in the works. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like
mm,
so when they're in Rochester, you know what I'm saying? They usually over at the church at the studio, at our
okay.
studio. You know what I'm saying? Carving out a lot of shit.
Shout out to
A
Daniel son
lot of
too, man.
shit.
I can't forget it. I can't forget about that guy. He's fucking
Listen,
unbelievable, man.
his pen foolish. Danny
Yeah,
pen foolish.
yeah.
I was recently listening to Remo Gadget or something. I don't know,
Mm.
you know, whatever. But like, yo, did you hear that nigga on that shit?
Nah, I ain't heard that one,
Man,
man.
you bullshit.
I ain't heard
Yo,
that one, man.
I'm listening and I'm like, Sonzarelli, you really be saying some
Yeah,
wild
he do.
shit.
He
You
do.
know
I
what
was
I'm
just chopping
saying?
up with him for about an hour this past Friday, man.
Yeah, man.
And he got some shit in
Yo,
the
and
cannon.
listen, and Babe Bro's so humble. You know
He's
what
very,
I'm saying?
very. We both Redskin fans, man. I don't know how the fuck
Mm,
he ended up being a Washington Redskin fan, but we both.
right,
Yeah,
right.
he a diehard Washington football team Redskin fan, man.
I
That was
think me and him
shocking.
had that conversation too. I think me and him recently had that
Oh,
conversation.
so you knew that?
I did, but I think it was in regards to the name of the team now. You know
Oh
what
no,
I'm
nah, he's
saying?
a fan.
Yeah, he a fan.
We both Redskin fans, Washington football, or whatever you want to call it, and we both
Right.
Hurricane fans,
Okay.
Miami
I
Hurricane
think
fans.
I think everybody fuck with the U.
Yeah, they
Everybody
use
should, you know what
that's the
I'm saying?
mob.
I'm a Michigan man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think everybody fuck with the U
Yeah,
in one way or another. You got to.
yeah, yeah.
Yep, you
So
got to.
Danny really he good peoples, man.
Very good, man. Listen,
Good guy.
Big Bro Holly, we ain't even talking about no music. He just be like, yo, man, boom, hope you having a great day.
Yeah,
You know, send this, that, and
yeah.
the third. You be looking at the phone like, what?
Mm,
What the fuck is
yeah.
it? Listen, I'm strong. Don't nobody check on me. Like, don't
No
nobody
doubt, no doubt.
show me no genuine love. What kind
Yeah.
of, you know what I'm saying?
All
So
them
I'm like,
all them guys, man.
there it is. Yep, that's how he
All,
is though. You be like, yo, I really appreciate having, you know,
but man,
nigga
Ace
like
in the
that.
same way. Ace in the
Listen,
same way. Sight
Ason,
the same way.
truly. Listen, Ason, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of tough to put a description on him, but like, yo, he
Real nigga though. Real nigga. Yeah.
different type of man. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And definitely he a man of respect. You know
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying? That's how you address him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he address you.
No doubt.
He different. He
Yeah.
different. Like yo, me and Ason, I think we started doing music after the fact, but like we clicked just communicating like on some man shit. Like
Man, so no
yo,
doubt.
I fuck with you, bro.
Shout out to Ace, man. That's a
Definitely.
real good dude, man.
And
Real
in
good nigga.
2021, like we gonna bust y'all in the head with our joint. Like we
Mm.
gonna roll joint together, right?
Whoa,
Yeah,
shit.
whoa, whoa. Yeah,
Whoa.
whoa. Like, yeah,
See,
when
that's
you
what I'm talking about,
yeah,
man.
two men
That's
of
what I be trying
respect.
to do. See, look,
Absolutely.
listen, what I'm about to say is about to lead into my next question, man.
Let's have it.
I personally feel like right now, man, there's a renaissance. The
Mhm.
underground, it's a golden era. I hate to even say the word underground because, again, to me, you mainstream. You
Hey,
I
listen.
listen to you as if you on the radio. So I know your bodies of work, man. I know about everything with Hobgoblin, with Finn, Angels of Demon 1, 2. I know it all. Hoodlum. We can
Right.
talk all that shit. The fixed tape. Um, but my thing is, man, like I personally feel like it's a golden era, it's a renaissance. What do you say? What's your take on the hip hop industry, the game, whatever you want to call it, as far as mainstream and as far as underground? What's your
Listen.
take? Be honest, brother.
This is my take on it. If the internet did not do the internet helped us and it hurt us at the same time.
Man, talk about that. Talk about that.
And the reason why I say that is because we seen an abundance of artists getting an abundance of money prior to like the internet shit taking off, right? So the internet gave us the light. You know what I'm saying? That's how we were able to make all of these connections. You know what
No
I'm saying?
doubt.
Us working with Daniel's son, me working with Hobgoblin, this, that, and the third. But the internet also fucked up the money.
Mm,
It fucked up the money. So think about it. If we were able to make all of these connections and we were able to get the light that we're getting right now, we would also have the money. You know what I'm saying? From the industry as well.
I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, from the industry as well. And
Yeah.
that I think a lot of things changed, and now we got streaming and
Mm.
all of this
I
other
don't even
shit.
know how do they even factor and count like your streams, man? Who the fuck knows that? Like,
Listen, I
You an
fuck
artist,
with
man. I'm asking, like, I
I
don't know.
fuck with the streaming for the simple fact that I want the reach. And I know that people like, this motherfucker like to listen this way, this motherfucker like to listen this way. But like if you're truly trying to support the artist, yo, purchase your shit from them directly. You spend that bitch whenever you want to. You feel me?
Exactly.
Listen, I still purchase my homie shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I still
yeah,
want a t-shirt from, my homie over there. You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
Because I want to support him. I don't want to stream his shit. You know what I'm saying? So a
Yeah,
motherfucker can pay a $9.99 subscription, pay $9.99 and listen to everybody's shit that's available.
no
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? And you get fractions of a penny, fractions of a penny per play. So like just to really put it in perspective, right? I don't know how many plays you'd have to play my shit for me to get, you know what I'm saying, to see any real money. But my going rate is $500 a verse. You send some shit, I really like it. I knocked that shit out in 15 minutes. I put a video up at one time where I recorded the verse, the feature verse,
Right.
in like 7 minutes. And
Mm,
that's with my sound check. That's with me doing my getting my levels,
okay.
going back in there, recording the verse twice
Right.
because I didn't like the way I did it the first time, and then throwing ad libs behind it, which I probably went over that twice too. But I was able to do that all in like in the course of 7 minutes.
Mm,
So
okay.
look, let's just say I make $500 in 15 minutes. That would make my hourly rate about $2,000 an hour,
Mm,
correct? Do you know how many times a motherfucker gets to play my song before I make $2,000?
that's ridiculous. I never.
It's,
Wow.
it's it's super ridiculous. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
But listen, that analogy, that breakdown, that makes you look at everything like,
These niggas is getting robbed, man. It
hold up,
makes
look, like,
yeah.
hey, look, there's a motherfucker that's gonna watch this and be like, nigga, I make $22 an hour. Motherfucker don't shorted me $1,900 in 70. You
Oh
know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, yo,
shit.
right. You know what I'm saying? So 15.
Where the fuck does that shit go? That's why I be like,
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? So like I use it personally for the reach, you know what I mean? So a
yeah,
motherfucker who might hear my shit on one of those, outlets,
right.
like it enough to want to buy the physical, like, yo, that shit works for me. But like I'd be lying to you if I even told you that I checked to see how much money I have in those accounts. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Like, and they all of the money it collects, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through all of this shit. I'm like, man, listen here, bro. Like,
yeah.
shit got to get real bad for me to go over there and check
Mm,
to see, you know what I'm saying?
right,
How
right.
much money I got over here? You know, we need bread and milk. you know,
Shit.
so and that's
Yeah, man.
it's not. It's not. You know what
Well,
I'm
I can say, but you ever think about it like this, though, Mav?
saying?
Like,
Talk to me.
I realize, man, like you was talking about the pros and cons or whatever. At
Hmm.
least right now, man, I don't. Would you say that they still have gatekeepers right now? Because I feel like, man, with gatekeepers, with these guys, their artists was able to make more money,
Hmm.
but there was a lot of great artists, man, that we just didn't get to hear back then, man. Like
Indeed.
for example, mainstream, the underground. I don't really remember the underground like this.
No.
I
Now
don't remember like
I don't remember it like this either.
man,
Maybe the times changed it, but I
man,
don't remember that.
man. Listen. You guys have a movement. I don't remember no underground movement. I mean, where you
Listen,
go? Boot camp click. Is that really underground though? I mean,
I would say boot camp was uh
borderline.
yeah, but like you know what I'm saying? Like them they
But that's
legends, bro.
one. What I'm saying is like there's so many different movements, man, out
Right.
here, and that's what like with my platform, I want to spread light to the niggas that I feel that's nice,
Right.
not just that's lyrically nice. That you got like when I look at you from the aesthetics, man, the videos, man, the realism, everything, man, the presentation, that the cloth, man, from Riggs to Mab to Mooch to the presentation, man. I love how you guys present your music, man. I personally feel that every nigga that consider themselves a real hip hop head, if you don't know about the club, don't talk to me about no music, man. Don't talk to me about. Let's talk about sports or classical music or some other. Let's talk about
Right.
whatever. rapper. Don't talk to me about no hip hop if you not really. If you say you a hip hop head and you don't, and I'm a snob. I know I'm a music snob.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a music
I'm
snob, so you
passionate
say some
about it.
whack shit to me. But if you don't tell me that you know you're a hip hop head, you're pure purist, and you don't know about the cloth, man. That's it, bro.
And listen, it's gonna be like that though. That's the crazy thing. Like one of the things as of recently, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't worry about critics. I don't make music for the critics. You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
I make the music for the motherfuckers who fuck with the music. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Don't get me wrong. The critics fuck with the music too.
it's everything critically acclaimed, brother. Come
Yep.
on,
Yep. The critics
everything
fuck with the
critically
music
acclaimed.
too. But check this out. If I'm a critic, right?
Right.
I need to be a critic on. If I'm a critic on hip hop, but I have a certain type of hip hop I like, then those biases may intervene with me being able to
That's
correctly
true. That's
critique
true.
your
That's
your product. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying, or anybody else's, because this is not the type of music that I personally like when it
yeah,
comes
yeah,
to hip hop.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like you got to be like as an artist, you got to be mindful of that. So I seen something where like me and Gates was getting ate up, you know what I'm saying, by the critic, and I was, you know what I'm saying, I laughed. I listen, I
On
laughed.
the Dark Side of Nature project.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yo,
Listen,
stop it. Let's
hey,
change.
listen.
Man, I can't hear this, bro. I can't hear this.
No,
You
listen. You
serious?
gotta hear it though.
Man, I
Listen,
played
you
that
gotta
fucking
hear it though.
project 3 times in a row in 2 days, man.
Listen, you gotta hear it though. But listen, when you
Come on,
understand,
man. What are
when
we
you,
talking
but
about?
listen, when you
Authenticated. Go
understand,
listen to Authenticated.
yeah,
If
yeah,
any
yeah.
critic, go listen to motherfucking Authenticated.
Man, listen.
Go listen to Smoking Aces. What do you want?
Right. What more do you
I'm
want?
sorry, man. I gotta calm down, man.
Don't. Nah,
Sorry,
listen,
man. I'm sorry.
listen,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
You, man, you see, listen. Do you see? This is a genuine smile on my face, right?
Come on, man.
So listen, like me and the critic talking. No issues or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I listen. I appreciate you lending me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then I seen something else, and I'm like, well, hold up, what is this about? You know what I'm saying? It was just what they had to say in their rating for um another project, right?
Yeah.
And when I heard it, and I was like, I get it.
No wonder. Yeah.
I get it. Listen. First and foremost, what they were listening to or what they critiqued, it wasn't bad at all.
Right.
I actually fucked with it, but it wasn't what we do.
Mm.
And then I start seeing the trend and was like, man, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Oh,
seen a lot of like when I really paid attention, I seen a lot of dope artists, a lot of dope projects. You
nah,
know what
not
I'm
the dark
saying?
side. Not that
That,
project,
that
bro.
weren't getting the shine they got, they were supposed to get based on this particular critic, because that's truly not the type of music that you like
See,
as
that's
the
what I'm here
critic.
for, man.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry, man. That's
that's
what I
unfair.
fuck these critics. Hey, man, fuck
Yeah,
these critics, man.
man, I don't
Fuck
give a
these
fuck
critics.
about.
Keep doing it. Keep
I,
putting out the music that you put
listen,
out,
if
man.
you
Because
know
we
if
love all
if
my
you
niggas in
know
DC.
me,
We love that shit. We
if
love
you
that shit.
know me, then you know. Listen, Riggs will be like, "Yo, man, don't be like that." But I don't be giving a fuck about no
Please.
blogs, no critics, no nothing. I do what I do. I don't take any of that shit to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and the critic was communicating, and we wasn't even communicating on
Right.
about my shit. You know what I'm saying? We was communicate. We communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen,
But what was his issue?
you like whatever the fuck you want to like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, say
Um,
less. Say less. Say less.
listen,
Yeah.
what was crazy? He in that particular. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now.
Now, go
He
ahead.
was saying that I don't even know if it's a fucking he on some real shit, but you know what I'm saying? They were saying that me and Gates like didn't rise to the occasion on Big Ghost Beats.
Hey,
They have absolutely no idea how many Big Ghost Beats we turned down. Nobody does.
hey, Mav, come on, man.
No, listen,
Hey, Mav,
nobody does.
let's. I don't even. Yo, that's not entertaining this shit, man. You serious? What?
Man, listen,
What? From
listen,
beginning to end.
bro. I don't say, listen.
From beginning to
Us,
end, what are we talking about?
listen, Ghost said, listen, be picky. You know what I'm saying? He gave us a ton of stuff. He said be picky. No, I'm sorry. He didn't say be picky. That's pin. That's Finn shit right there when he say be picky. But you know what I'm saying? He said, listen, I'm gonna throw you some shit that
Mm,
you might not fuck with on the strength of. I just want to challenge you a little bit, and I'm gonna throw you things in your lane so
mm.
we can figure out which direction we want to go moving forward with the project. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel like we picked uh the absolute dopest shit, you know what I'm saying, to put that joint together. On Bloodhounds,
Oh,
like listen, that beat, now that beat, Gates didn't like that beat at all. And the reason why he didn't like that beat is because if you ever heard Serenade and Suicide, you know Troop did the shit out of that beat.
yeah, yeah.
I wanted to double dip.
Mm.
And if you listen to Troop shit, you don't want to do it. You don't want to hear anybody else
Right,
do it.
right.
That shit held some value.
I love that blood.
Me.
Oh man, I fucks with that shit heavy, bro.
Yep, that shit held some value to me. So I had to like bend Gates' arm to do the Bloodhounds joint. You know what I'm saying? You know
Why,
that's
what was it? Why Gates ain't want to do that, man? We about to get into that Dark Side of Nature project. Now that you brought that
listen.
up, man, we
He
about
ain't
to get
want to
into
do
that.
it. He ain't want to do it because he heard Troop's version.
Oh, okay.
You never heard Troop's version, have you?
Ah,
You wouldn't have wanted to do it either.
how would I hear it though? What was that on?
It wasn't on anything.
I'm about to say because
It's a, hey, listen.
anything that
It's
comes out from the
exclusive.
cloth by any
Listen.
member, I know about
Hey,
it.
listen.
I know about it.
When you get an opportunity, punch in M.A.V. Montana, Serenade and Suicide. And
Okay.
I went right back. Ghost knew what I was doing,
Right, right, right.
and what I was doing was shit. I don't. I'm positive that I haven't heard anybody else do that particular
I'm
sample.
gonna check that out. I don't be like following all the Lucy's. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel. Listen, you
It's,
fuck
it's
around
it's
and
too much
start
music.
doing fucking Lucy's. You know what I'm
It's too
saying?
much music, man. I look out, I look at the body of work,
Right.
and if somebody's mentioned something to me, like you just doing right now, I'm gonna definitely go check it out
Hey
now.
yo, Big Ghost just chimed in now. He just tagged me in a photo.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we don't talk him up.
Oh shit.
But yeah, if you listen to it, like Ghost, like I said, Ghost knew what I was doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was hip. But Gates didn't know what I was doing. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? And I wanted to corner the market. Like I wanted to hog that shit up. Like, oh, here goes this sample again. I might as well do it so nobody else does it.
yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel
Right.
you. I feel
Right.
you.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
we had a little tug of war with that one.
No
But
doubt.
like I listen, I was more than happy. Ghost was more than happy with everything that we did.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
that.
This shit ain't
Let's
never
talk about
about
that project.
critic. Talk to me.
Let's
What's
talk
happening?
about that project, man. Again, you released the Hoodlums project, man, with Giallo Point. That's a fucking. I hate
Yeah.
to throw that term around, classic, but that shit is a fucking classic, man.
I appreciate it. You know, I don't talk like that, but I
I
appreciate
love,
it.
and you got Ty Ferris. I want to touch on Ty Ferris real quick, man. He's on that project, man.
Listen,
How
Ty
did you,
Ferris is a man amongst boys.
how did you
He
link up
brings
with him?
so
Because
much value. I
he's
honestly
dope.
don't remember how I linked up with Ty Ferris, but I can tell you, me and Ty Ferris probably got like 5 or 6 joints floating around out there. I'm gonna be on another one of his projects. He's on,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, some work for me. Listen, he always on go. He ready at a moment's notice. You know what I'm saying?
we
And
just talked. He said he
when
got
you,
something coming out, man. I'm supposed to be
yeah,
interviewing him in like I think a week and a half or something like that.
yeah, whenever
So,
he reach out, I'm
top,
always ready.
A1 level MC. A1.
Listen, A1, his work ethic is amazing. Listen, the brother, he don't mind sharing his knowledge of
Mm,
things in regards to music. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
That brings added value to him. You know what I'm saying? So Ty Ferris, not only has he blessed my projects, he's given me gems. He's given me information that'll
Mm.
help me protect my bottom line. Then my
What's that? What's
back.
the jump? I don't mean to cut you off. He's on the hand to hand one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the hand to hand.
yeah, yes. You know what I'm saying? So He's a top tier, fuck top tier MC. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, we gonna stop this shit. He a top tier guy.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
He a
nigga.
top tier guy. Fuck
Right,
the artist. You know what I'm saying? He a
right,
top tier man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that's important because, like I said, he gave me information that was valuable information to me. And now that I have that information, that brings added value to
That's what's
me.
up.
You know what I'm saying? And I've given that information, and that's given, added value to the person who was looking for that type of information.
Mm,
Got it. So like, he's a top tier guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not insecure. He ain't worried about you eating. He wants you to eat.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna fuck with what he got going on.
And that's
He's
what I say about you.
crazy.
I say the
Yeah,
same thing about you, man. Like I get,
yeah,
ain't nobody go bar Mav up. You might get the best you can hope for is to meet what he's doing, to reach what
yeah.
he's.
That's
But
what
you
that's
not go over what Mav is doing. You not go over that.
you better not.
Hey, no cap, and that's again. I wouldn't even. I would not even say that. I'm not saying this because I'm talking to you face to face,
I
but I'm
feel
just saying as I listen more to because I go back to your shit.
you.
Like
Right.
I listen to your shit, and then so much music come out. I'm always going back to your shit, and I'm always hearing something different that I missed out on. Like, damn, I ain't even peeped this shit. I'm like, this nigga man be talking that talk, man. You
Indeed.
talking that talk, man. So I gotta give you flowers. But look, let's
I
keep it moving,
appreciate
man. I wanna talk about this Dark Side of Nature project, man. Fuck these critics, man. I don't know what the fuck gas they on, what type of shit they on,
it.
but
Yo, they cool though. They cool. Listen, we like them.
I don't know, man. You can't. That
Listen,
project is
listen.
crazy.
It is crazy. You know
That
what I'm saying?
project is crazy.
And
Big
I'm
Ghost, look,
saying that.
Mav.
Yeah.
Ghost don't miss.
Nah.
Name a project from Big Ghost where you like, nah, I ain't not this one. Name a project. He killed the Riggs and Mooch joint, man. A1. It's a movie. That
Listen,
fucking movie, man.
he don't miss.
And and
He
and
don't miss.
for
And
him
his
to link
name.
up with y'all, how did y'all being that he just linked up with Riggs and Mooch on No Way Out?
Mm-hmm.
And how did what did that relationship come from that? Whose
That's
idea?
exactly. Listen, I'm gonna
Talk
keep it
about it.
all the
Talk
way
about it.
tall. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall.
Talk about it.
I don't think motherfuckers just come look like the motherfuckers who looking for Mav. They find Mav. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I would honestly say Katola
Mm,
is the one producer that came looking for me. You know what I'm saying? And
mm.
we did exactly what we were supposed to do. But nobody come looking for me. I think now things have changed. You know what I'm saying? So now they come looking for me. But I think in most cases they tried to backdoor shit. Like, yo, let me fuck with Mav, and that might open the door to getting a Riggs feature, or that might open the door to getting this feature, this
That
that.
don't make sense.
It
That
doesn't,
don't
but
make
it
sense.
is what it is. You know what I'm
That
saying?
don't make sense if that's what they. How
Listen,
you gonna miss? Go ahead, bro. I'm
we
sorry.
listen. We laugh about the shit in the studio,
It's
like, you know what I'm saying.
ridiculous.
Like, listen, like, we hustlers. We know game. We peep game. You know what I'm
Right,
saying. We
right,
see smell
right,
that shit from a
right.
mile away. But like nobody, um, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Who put it this way? When you looking for me, you come and you get me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, or you come right to me. You know what I'm saying. But
Nah,
I would honestly say I think Katola would be the absolute only producer. Him and my man Blackhead Bishop. You probably don't even know him.
I don't know him. I ain't never seen him on no
Yeah.
production. One thing
But
about
guess
you, man.
what? But I tell you what, in 2021, you're gonna know exactly who the fuck he is.
Oh, I gotta know everything.
Yeah,
I
you're
got.
going to.
I'm
You're going
already.
to because you listen,
I'm
you're
on.
gonna know exactly who the fuck he is.
Black
And this
hair.
is the thing, like
Go ahead. I'm
when
writing
you
it down as we
when you
speak.
yeah, please write his name down. When you look for me and there's some sort of connection between the two of us, like what we do, you know what I'm saying, when we connect
Mm,
is usually, you know what I'm saying, something, that's not short of amazing shit.
that's
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? Like, I'm telling you right now that this project
Mm,
is not out. I've been writing to it. I'm super excited to give it to y'all in 2021.
man, I can't wait,
Um,
bro.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
way.
like he like an underdog producer. He like an
Like head
underdog
bitch.
producer. But like when we finish doing what we do with like the folks that we got involved, like you got to mention them.
Mm.
You got to mention them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what's up, man.
Sibs produced a project with me and Asan Eastwood. Like so, after we give you that project,
Yeah.
you gotta
Ace, he mentioned that.
yeah, Sibs a
Yeah,
part of the fucking conversation now. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. But
Sibs
that's
a
the thing I love about you guys, man. All you guys like, and this is what I'm saying, man. I love what with hip hop. I personally love where hip hop is at as far as like the music that I listen to like every week.
mm-hmm.
Somebody that I love like yourself, man, Mooch, you know what I'm saying, Ace and whatever, man, Vic Spencer. I just interviewed him yesterday.
I just did a joint for Vic Spencer the other day.
Yeah, yeah, man. And it's like artists that I love, man. You guys are making great, phenomenal music at a rapid pace. I don't have to, like, I feel like once you tap into the movement, you good. You don't have to question where is hip hop good anymore. You already know. Like I know
Right.
I'm good. Like you brothers, I know as long as y'all are breathing, you guys are going to bless us with great music, man.
Absolutely.
And I just had
Absolutely.
to say that, brother. I had to get that out and let you know, man. Like a lot of your music, man, has got me through times in my life, man. You know, when I listen to some of your shit, just like I was telling Vic Spencer, man, a lot of the music that you guys, it's like background of things that I've been through, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I can really resonate with a lot of that shit, man. And I feel
And
like,
most definitely you and Vic can you know what I'm saying, can relate
yeah,
on a lot of shit.
yeah,
You know what I
definitely. Me
mean?
and him chopped it up. Like I said,
Absolutely.
we
And
chopped it
that's
up about
just
two and a half
just
hours.
something real brief through me and you communicating, you know what I'm saying, before the interview really got underway. I'm correlating that to something that Vic was saying in a joint that we just did. And I'm like, like, yeah, these guys got a lot in common. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Got a
Well,
lot in
first of all,
common.
we got the same last name.
Oh, word?
We 81. We both born at 81.
Yeah, Vic a old soul.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Listen, he
yeah,
spit it like that though. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Vic,
Like he don't be trying to do this young boy shit. He do what the fuck he want to
man,
do.
you got it. That interview is gonna be epic, man.
I already know.
Just like this one.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
just like this one. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I gotta give you your flowers, man. And I want to go a little bit. I still want to stay on this Dark Side of Nature project, man, because I want
Right.
to know. I want to know, man, like how was it working with Big Ghost, man? Like a lot of people, I hear different things, man. Like, did you get a chance to meet him?
Of course not. Nobody has. Of course not.
Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking
Did
serious.
you get a chance
Listen,
to hear him?
never.
Yeah.
Listen. Big Ghost put a lot of time and effort into protecting his anonymity, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce that word. He
Yeah.
puts a lot of time and effort into that.
He
You know what
has
I'm saying?
to.
And yes, he does, and I think that adds
We
to
talking
the
10
allure.
years, man. 10 years, brother. Like
Yep.
since the
Listen, I don't
laws.
heard everything. I don't heard that it's. I don't heard Big Ghost is childish Gambino and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it'd be funny. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
somebody told like a few years ago, somebody said he was Nas, man.
Right? Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah, so I hear all type of shit, man.
Nigga, if you don't write me a real check,
Yeah,
fucking out.
exactly. Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, man. So like he put a lot of time and effort into that. I years ago when I was a creative director over at OTH magazine, I wanted to interview Big Ghost, just truly based on, you know, nobody knowing like that
Right, right,
secret. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk music, of course. It's an
right,
entertainment
right, right.
magazine, but like that was definitely a part of the allure.
Mm,
And here it is, you know, a few years removed from me focusing on music and not other things. Here I go working with him. And again, you better come on. Like, if you don't try to bait him into doing something that he has not done
right,
for
right,
anybody else, then nigga, you really not fucking trying.
right, right, right.
I even told it. I asked the nigga, listen, go live with me, right? Listen, check me out. No, look,
Go ahead,
I'm working on.
man.
I'm working on Ghost Ass. check it out, my nigga. Go live with me and just put your little ghost figure up. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can see your face. This, that, and the other. Listen, and he respectfully declined, and you know what I'm saying. It was another
Oh
conversation, you know,
shit.
and I respected it totally. You know
Hey,
what I mean? But
that's crazy.
what it was me trying to um not only get something more, but also give the audience something that they had not
Mm.
ever had. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Right.
I
Right.
even had respect for, him remaining anonymous, but I knew that you ain't never seen Big Ghost go live with no fucking body.
That's true.
I wanted him to go live with me. I want him to go live with us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Regards
Yeah.
to, so
Nah,
you
no
wouldn't have
doubt.
seen him, but you would have possibly gotten the opportunity to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Talk about what we had going on. And I felt like that would have been big, but I
right.
understood. You know what I'm saying? I understood when, when he declined, and he did
Right.
the
Right.
shit
Right.
so gracefully and shit, like he was on ice skates. The way he smoothed his way out of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He
But like,
said,
you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Like,
yeah,
this is part of like that legend. This is part
exactly.
of, yeah, like,
But you
this
know
is
what?
being handed down.
I can say this about Big Ghost, man. Again, Big Ghost batting like 1,000.
Yeah, he is.
He's batting a
Yeah, he
thousand,
is.
man. The joint he just dropped with Conway, crazy.
Right.
The joint he just
And
dropped.
listen,
You got,
and I knew it was very important. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
probably.
So he could get away with that, man. Like I don't even.
Mhm.
I'm to the point where it's not even a big deal anymore. I would love to know who the fuck this dude is, because, but it is what it is, man. If you keep putting in the work that you putting in, Ghost,
Right.
fuck it. Niggas gonna be good with it, man. Cause like that dark side of what he gave. Now again, how many joints did he give y'all, man, for that
Fuck if
project?
I know, because we didn't do all of the joints. You know what I'm saying, that he gave us.
Yeah.
So like I said, we turned down a lot of them, and we kept, the ones that we ended up doing,
Mm.
just based on trying to make sure that soundscape was, you know what I'm saying,
Right, right.
within a certain realm. Like, we didn't want to go too far outside of it, in one direction, or too far outside in the other direction. You got to
Okay.
consider who I'm on this project with.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? I'm doing this joint with Gates.
Talk
Gates,
about that. Let's get into that now.
yeah, I'm doing this
Let's
joint
talk
with Gates.
about that. How did you and Gates decide? Like, because I noticed you got Riggs and Synth, you got
Right.
Mooch, you got Mooch. I'm sorry, Moogs and Riggs, and you got Riggs
Mooch and
and
Rig.
Synth. Mooch and Riggs and Synth. How
And
did you and Gates? Because you and Gates' style is such a contrast from one another. Out of
listen,
all, like you guys are like so far at the end of the spectrum in the group.
right, right. But you know what? I think like, me and Gates make good music together. We've
No, no,
always
no
made
doubt.
good
No,
music.
there's no
If
doubt
you
about
listen
that.
to any of the features prior to us doing a project
Yeah,
together, those are usually like some fan favorites from the
of
project.
course.
Like, listen, so fans was talking like, we need you
The
to
joint
get
you
this
got on
together.
the Independence Day.
Right,
Woo.
right. I
Y'all
shot
get
that shit
y'all
up.
y'all y'all get y'all shit off on that one.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So me
Yeah.
and Gates together just
And
had
the Rob Like Gates, the joint y'all got on that Rob Like Gates
you
joint that came
got
on
it.
earlier this
Mhm.
year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So and you know what? Earlier when you asked the question about family, like, I totally forgot about Gates. Like, Gates, that's my younger cousin. Like, Gates' daddy is my cousin. You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
now let me stop you for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that you used to manage Gates.
Nah.
I don't know that's what somebody told me.
Nah.
That's what somebody told me. I had to ask you that, man. Somebody said that you used to manage Gates.
I wouldn't have minded. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody told me. Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit come with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe that's what the conversation was, just based on me wearing other hats, and not
Right.
the
Yeah.
fact
That's what I was talking about. That's what I
right.
was
So
talking about.
yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? I would feel production for Gates. I would you know what I'm saying?
That's probably what they meant.
Absolutely, probably. And
Yeah.
like, you heard a lot less of me during those times too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I was doing other shit.
Right.
So
Talk
yeah,
about
that's
Gates, man.
definitely.
Talk about Gates, man. 'Cause Gates, I hate to say one of my favorites of the group because I love all y'all niggas.
Right.
Gates,
He
Gates
is
is
though.
different.
I think he's one of everybody's favorite. Like,
Gates is
if you gotta
different.
pick a nigga from the group, like, you gonna pick Riggs or Gates. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just no disrespect to anybody, because like, you know what I'm saying, the more you think about it, you be like, but I like him and he
That's what
hard
I'm.
too.
It depends on the
Yeah,
mood. Like
right.
with
So it
me,
all depends on what you're looking for, but like Gates is the steroid to every
his
situation.
energy.
He is, yeah, he's the
Him
live
and
wire
Mooch, man. Him and
in
Mooch's
every
energy
situation. Yeah,
is
but the
different.
energy is very different. You know what
How
I'm
is it
saying?
working with Rob Gates, man? I would love to have a sit down with that brother, man.
A
I
motherfucking
doubt, I
metal.
doubt, I doubt I get it. I doubt I ever get an interview with him, but I would love to have a sit down with him, man.
Listen, let me tell you about Gates right quick. You said you doubt you'll ever get an interview with him.
Yeah, man.
I'm
He
sure we
seemed
can
like
figure that
real
out.
angry.
But listen, me and Gates on a magazine cover, right? Together, right?
Yeah, I seen that.
Listen, they done did another cover with just me on it because they ain't got Gates interview questions back. So it's an alternative question. And they still want to fuck with Gates. So this one particular magazine might have three alternative covers.
Right, right,
One with just me on it, one with me and Gates on it, and
right,
when
right.
Gates finally decide to patch in, Gates will have his own cover too. You
Hey,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like me and you have friends in high places that are like, yeah, I know he's on this Dennis Rodman wave right now. You
Man,
know, we
Gates
don't know what
different,
to
man.
expect, but
Gate,
like,
Gate. He know I exist, man. I show super love to the nigga, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't like asking for nothing from nobody, man. But when it come to Rob Gates, man, if you could just shoot something to him, man. Like I will look. I feel like everybody else, man. I wanted to be. Or I want to reach out just like I did with you. With Gates, man, I don't know if I can do that with him, man.
yeah, you
I could
can.
be wrong. I could be
Listen,
wrong, man. But
yo,
I
man,
would love an interview with Gates, man.
when you meet him and you know him, you love him. I can't say everybody love him because Gates is who he is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Gates is exactly who he tell you he is. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You
yeah.
get that from him.
Right. I
But
feel,
like,
man.
listen,
I
listen.
feel that nigga shit, man. His shit.
Funny
That,
as
that
shit.
nigga. Whew.
He a headache. You know, it's like he
Yeah,
everything in between. Like
yeah, yeah.
Gates was
But
probably
that's why I want. That's why I want to interview him because I feel like he's.
fucking difficult things. I would
But
have
that's why I
probably
want.
rather did
That's why I want to
climb
interview.
Mount Everest.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to. I feel like he will be a challenge, man. I want somebody that's. I would love to have a. Not saying that because the interview is not supposed to be a challenge, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I want something a little different, man, and I feel like
Spend a lot of time laughing
he's
interviewing.
going to bring a
He
whole
funny as
nother
shit.
element, man.
He funny. Listen, he bring a totally different dimension to every
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
A
yeah,
totally different dimension.
yeah.
Listen, he say some shit, and then I just think about it and just die laughing. Like, what the fuck did Gates just say, and why? You
Cause he
know?
remind me of a lot of niggas I know growing up here in DC, man. I know niggas like that, man. Like when I look at him, and I know, like I said, man, I know y'all Rochester niggas, some thorough niggas.
Mhm.
Please believe it.
Indeed.
But he remind me of a particular nigga. I don't want to say his name because he gonna see the
You
interview.
talking about the old DC?
The old D. I'm from the old
Listen,
DC. He
listen, old
remind me
DC.
of one of them
Listen,
old DC niggas, man. I swear, I put that on
listen. You
everything I love.
niggas don't know nothing about that,
They don't
bro.
know nothing about that. They
They
don't know
don't
nothing
know
about that.
nothing about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I can see that.
He remind and it's so
I can see
relatable,
that.
man. And like I said,
Man, I can see
I
him
know y'all
being
niggas thorough. Don't get it fucked up, but
the old DC and the
yeah,
old New York. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He got
yeah,
that type of wildness
yeah,
about him. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Where it's like, I'm a little bashful about
yeah,
this
yeah.
nigga right here.
Yeah, man, I'm interested, man. He just, I'm gonna be honest, man. He take me back to one of them type of niggas, man. And I'm
Yeah.
curious, man, to chop it up. So if you get the opportunity, man, I would greatly. This is the first time I ever asked anybody for anything, brother.
Man, I'm still waiting on that motherfucker to text me back from hours ago. Like,
Oh
yo,
shit, at least
he
that's
patched
hours
in.
ago.
Listen, hours ago. He patched in when he fucking feel like it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man,
Then all of a sudden, I'm gonna be asleep, and at some point in time, I'm gonna get a message to say, yo, or something. You know what I'm saying? Something
Gabe
out of
style.
the ordinary. Like, what the fuck is you even doing up this texting people? You know what I'm saying?
Man. Nah, I love the chemistry that you cooked up you guys cooked up on that project. You got this one particular song, man, and I want to spit these lyrics, man. Like
What's
I'm not
that?
no rapper. I'm not no rapper, but this shit on a tombstone, on the song Tombstone, man. You say, yeah, I'm from a small city. Niggas got enormous guns. Out of towners talk that heavy shit until they at war with them. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
and then hold on, then you go on, man, and you say miss me with the slick, and this what you mentioned earlier, man, about the niggas
That's
know what.
slick talk. That's the
Listen,
shit you
niggas know
die
what
for.
time it is with Mav, and let me say, you go miss me with the slaps, miss me with the slick talk. That's the shit that's the shit that you die for. Show up on your live feed, make a
Make a
nigga
nigga
log
sign
off.
on.
God
Yeah,
damn.
right.
Show up in your live feed, make a nigga log off. Mav,
Cause
stop it.
niggas comfortable like this. Niggas
Mav,
comfortable on these screens.
Mav,
Yes,
stop
sir.
it. Stop it, man. You can't be doing that to niggas out here, man.
Man, listen, I
That
knew
shit, I said, man, this is crazy.
that
This is
was gonna be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do a joint, it's one thing to do a song with him. When you
yeah.
do a project with him, he gonna elevate your energy. So the object of the game is to elevate your energy to
Cause
match
that's
his
your shit, man.
intensity.
That's your shit.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
your shit. That's you
Right.
talking like that.
Absolutely. But I know where I'm at. I know who I'm with.
Mm,
And you gotta do that too. You gotta
I,
understand where
I,
you're at and who
I
you're
got
with
you.
as
I
well.
got you. I got
So
you. I
you
got
gotta like most of my shit, like I'm relaxed, I'm cool.
you. Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
hear me in Gates and you be like, oh, he got another chamber. Because you gotta match his intensity, but you gotta
Yeah.
do it in a way to not compromise who you are and what you do. You know what I'm saying?
When I saw that, I didn't think, I'm gonna be honest, man. When I saw you guys when that project released, I was like, man, I don't know how that I don't know how that chemistry gonna work, man. They
Hey,
too
listen,
different.
we did though, and
And
listen,
for you guys to pull that off, man, like,
yeah.
whew.
Now listen, this is what's crazy.
I'm listening. Talk to me.
Before we did the big ghost joint, me and Gates was already in the process of recording a project with Troop.
Mm.
So we got that project like 95% done, and then Ghost was ready to do, his project.
I mean, you didn't scrap the True Project, did you?
Never,
Oh my God, thank you.
never.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please,
Now, Ghost's name is a bigger name than Troop's name.
of course.
So it's gonna bring a
Shout
different
out to
sense
Troop
of
though.
energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Listen,
Troop is dope.
let's stop and talk about Troop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Troop the one of the fucking best.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck
He
Troop
got
one of
some
the
joints on that
listen,
Benny on that
listen, Troop one of the fucking best.
yeah.
But name is not as big. Listen, I'm the type of nigga that just say it like it's supposed to be said. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Troop does not have the same type of light as Ghost. But Troop can go beat for beat with anybody that make fucking beats
mm,
and probably win.
mm, mm. See, y'all got some producers up there. Troop from he from that area too, right?
Yes, he is.
And
Yes, he
you got
is.
DJ M.A.V. He's nice too, man. Y'all got some dope dudes behind the boards, man,
We
up there.
got some dope dudes behind the boards, but I'm gonna honestly say, like here in the town, I don't want to discredit nobody.
Nah,
Like,
keep it.
I would say,
Hey,
yeah,
keep it 100.
because we got like some up and comers. You know what I'm saying? TC Beats and shit, Speed.
I know
Speed up and
TCB.
coming. You
TCB's
know what I'm
dope.
saying? Yep,
Yeah,
Speed is
TC.
an up and comer, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Speed is, look who he's learning from.
yeah.
He's learning from Troop. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? But like
yep.
Troop,
Mm,
me, I think like Troop. You know what I'm like Troop the one. Like it gotta come. You gotta go through Troop. Like if you want to
mm.
win the title, like you gotta go through Troop to win the title. And
Damn, like
listen, and that's
that.
crazy because what's crazy is like it's just that fast. I forgot about Fifth.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't but you can't forget about
He
Fifth.
produced that Riggs joint.
Listen,
He
Troop
produced most of the
Fifth
project
is
that
Fifth has produced all kind of shit.
yeah,
Fifth
yeah,
is different, a different animal.
yeah.
Their production styles are very different. You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
know.
saying?
Oh, I didn't know Fifth was from up there though.
Yeah,
Damn, man,
yeah,
I got some
right. Like
shit, man.
they animals. You know what I'm saying? But
I
listen,
got some, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Upstate, man. Y'all niggas is killing it, man.
their names are not as big And me
Yeah,
and Speed was having this conversation. Their names are not as big as some of the other producers,
yeah, yeah.
but they are truly just as deserving because,
I know, shoot, man.
and that, I mean, and with all due respect, they're, you know what I'm saying, Troop and Fifth are better than a lot of producers. Just
Yeah,
like your nigga can be like, a nigga gonna see this interview and he gonna take that shit to heart. You know what I'm saying?
it
Hush.
is what it is.
Yeah, truly, truly. Because the nigga gonna be like, well, shit, such and such rap better than Mav. Fuck such and such. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The bottom line is like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Those niggas is super, super talented. Their names are just not nearly as big. I
No,
hear a lot of trash shit from niggas they got big names and they get, you know what I'm saying, that
no
type of
doubt.
light. But like these niggas don't get that type of light
Right,
and
right.
they're fucking amazing.
Now I'm tapped into both Troop and Fifth. I swear I just didn't know. Only thing about Fifth, I didn't know he was from up there. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea because I know Troop. He got a lot of shit with them Griselda boys.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So but look, man, let's talk about your verse, man, on that Crowns, man. Um, you already know I'm about to go to that Crowns verse, man, on that Gunpowder project with Husk Kingpin, man.
Huss
You know,
ass. Huss,
hey,
Huss ass is gonna get you to right. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
man,
You
that
got you
verse
gotta
right there.
swag a little bit with Huss because like Huss ain't like aggressive with his shit. He's smooth with it.
Yeah,
But
talk
you
about
listen
working
to
with
it, you
him,
be
man.
like, what the fuck he just said?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Huss will have you mad about some shit when you listen to it. Because
right.
when you listen to Huss shit, right? When you want to join with Huss and you listen to Huss shit, you listen to it, you know what I'm saying? You be like, hold up, this nigga talking to me. The fuck Huss
Oh
talking to
shit.
me, you know? And
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? Like you like
That's
you
different,
want
man.
that with
That's
future
different.
artists, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He spit his shit so smooth, you know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And his shit be broken and on point. You be like,
yeah.
yeah, that nigga saying some shit.
Yeah.
So you jump right in, you do that same shit. You know what I'm saying? You get right in that same bag. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because again, um, if there's no genuine respect between the two artists, you know what I'm saying? In most cases, you're not even in this position. This nigga putting this on his project. You
No
know what I'm
doubt.
saying? You putting this man on your project. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? So there's definitely a genuine respect. He sees something in you, or I see something in you that is valuable.
mm.
You know, so that's I sought you out. For this. So
Okay.
like when you fuck with Huss, you know what I'm saying.
Yo,
You just
shout out
gotta
to Huss, man.
yeah,
Huss,
definitely shout out to Huss
yo,
Kingpin.
Huss is Huss a legend. I'm sorry, man.
Listen,
Huss
he's
is
done a
that's
lot. He's done a lot, and he's done a lot more than people probably even give him
yeah,
credit
yeah,
for. You know what I'm saying? When you see the
yeah,
things that he's put into play,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Even when he put shit into play for niggas other than himself.
Mm.
You know what
He
I'm
was my
saying?
introduction to Smooth.
That's
Yeah,
them like motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
two peas in the pod. Like that's
yeah,
like his right
yeah.
hand man.
That's them Hempstead niggas, man.
Yeah, listen, I
They
did
got
when I
their
did an
own
interview.
certain style, man. Cause I
Yeah,
talked to I talked to Smooth on the phone,
right.
and Smooth is smooth. And like what you see is what you get. Like he's
Yeah,
real humble nigga, but he get just like you, man. You a humble nigga, but you got
yeah,
story.
right.
You ain't always bragging, talk about this, that, and the third. Like
That shit don't
niggas
mean
know niggas know your pedigree. Niggas know what time it is,
absolutely,
man.
absolutely,
And I feel the
absolutely.
same way with Smooth, man. I haven't tapped it up with Huff, man, but I would love to. But
Huss elusive as shit. Listen, I hit Huss. Let's say, look, nigga.
yeah,
Fuck, I done gave you all these verses, nigga. I'm still waiting on my verse. Nigga, Huss hit me back on this smooth shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Let's wave. You know how them
Oh
niggas
yeah,
is. You know
wave
what I'm
up.
saying? Listen, next thing you know, like no time flat. I had my verse and you know what I'm saying, the reference in there, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nigga, if I knew that's all it took, I would have been barking a long fucking time ago. Shit. Word.
Hey man,
The
shout
fuck,
out to
that's
Huss,
all it
man.
takes.
Yo,
Word.
shout out to Huss, man. That
Yeah, Huss
nigga,
elusive.
Huss dope, man. Huss is
Yes,
dope.
he is. Yes, he is. And
Dope.
he
But look,
stay
man,
working. He never
huh?
stagnant. I said he's never stagnant. He stay working too.
Man, he just dropped a project. He just dropped the cocaine joint like about 2 weeks ago. I think a
I was just
cocaine
about to say
beach.
a week or so ago.
Yeah, that shit is
Look,
snap.
another cocaine beach joint. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But he also dropped like
The
another
threesome
joint,
EP.
like
The
with
threesome
some
EP.
no. After that though, like the invisible something or something.
Oh,
It's like what the
forgot
fuck?
all. That's in between the threesome EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like yo, this nigga got all types of shit
Yeah,
going.
man. Huss is dope, man. Shout out to
Hustle
Huss.
make you think you ain't did enough shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, you've been working too, man. Shit, you got
Absolute.
brother.
Absolute.
This year alone, man. Come on, brother. We talk about the you got Angels and Demons 2. You got the
Absolutely.
joint. You got the joint with you know what I'm saying, with Rob Gates, man. Like you got some shit, man. The
The
Hoodlum
hood.
project. Like, come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man. The year ain't even over, brother. You dropped 3 bangers.
I know. I got another one coming too. We ain't done.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yes,
So how
sir.
this brings me to my question, man. How important do you think like artists nowadays, man? How important do you think it is for artists to drop, be consistent with releasing music, man, opposed to, back when we was younger, we good or nigga just would drop an album like every other 2 years like Nas used to do.
Right. I
How important
think
do you think it is?
I think being that the times have changed and we're not on the same platforms as the artists that we used to listen to. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So they had different obligations. Um, One thing that we may never understand is why a nigga dropping so much music. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think this COVID shit, the pandemic hit, and already had shit lined up, and it just kind of worked out like that for me. I didn't really want to hold anything back, but I honestly don't know. I don't feel like you gotta drop nearly as much as I dropped. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But you do have to stay active. We gotta understand that the audience has a very, very um short attention span and an even shorter term memory.
Well, hold on.
So
Let me stop you there. Let me
talk
let
to
me
me.
just let me stop you. I agree with what you said. Let's make that clear. But
Indeed.
Mav, I personally feel like with on the underground, I don't believe that. I think as far as like
Well,
mainstream listeners, like I'm good with if you would have dropped Angels and Demons 1 and then
mhm.
you drop Hoodlum at the end of the year or beginning, I'm good because that project, man, is such high quality. You see
Eh,
the thing with you're giving quality. You're giving quality and you're giving it's quantity. So it's rare where you see. I can name some artists that's just throwing out projects, man,
right.
and it's
But see
like,
that might be important to me.
hey,
That may not be important to the next artist. Like I know niggas that was putting out albums to pay cell phone bills and
and
shit.
and
You feel
and
me?
and I get it. I get it.
Right, right.
I get it.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, but it seemed like you don't do that. Like it seemed like you,
No.
the cloth man, you guys don't do that. You guys are putting you working, man. You working, and
Listen, niggas fuss with me every other month about yo, what's your next release gonna be? I think it should be this. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be like, nah, I ain't doing that one. I got
brother.
this lined up. But he know what he talking about though. He understand like the project that he ready for me to drop, like it's done.
Right.
Listen, video shot, it's been
Now
done.
hold on. Let's go back for a second. Which one you talk about again?
You have no idea because we
Mm.
haven't even presented it to you. You know what I'm
Oh, okay,
saying? And
okay.
that's
Yeah,
why he fuss about like,
I
yo,
got you.
when
I
when
got
is you
you.
gonna drop this? Fuck that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's because he a fan of that particular project as well. It's the God Project, Glory of
Mm.
God. And he ready for that. He like, yo, I don't think they were ready for it, but like right now it's like a good time to do it. But like when he tell me that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drop that one right after this one because I got
Right,
this is what I'm doing, right? So what happens is the same type of shit that happened with Dark Side of Nature and Hoodlum.
right.
I end up, you know what I'm saying, picking a month and being like, yeah, I'm about to knock they fucking socks off on this
Mm,
particular month. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of doing it. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Because I can do that because I have enough to last me throughout the course of the year.
That's
And
hard to
I would have been
believe, man. I
crazy,
believe you, but
but I said it.
knowing what you put out, man, like damn, that's I can't say that for a lot of artists, man. Of quality, like I think a lot of niggas have a lot of shit, but the quality that you have, man, like you didn't miss hoodlums on the hook. I mean, I'm sorry, the hoodlum project, you didn't miss.
Yeah. No,
Thanks to
I like that. I like that. I
you
really
didn't miss,
enjoyed
man.
doing that.
And shout out to Giallo Point. I forgot to shout him out, man, for the work that he did on that hoodlum project, man. I love the theme. I love the
Listen,
concept.
Giallo double dipped too. He came back like the week after and dropped another project. Him and somebody else. So
Yeah,
like Giallo was styling on niggas that
yeah,
month
yeah,
too. You know,
yeah.
in July, August as well. You know what I mean?
I'm
And
trying to
he's
remember.
an incredible producer.
I'm trying to. You're right. I'm trying to remember the artist that he dropped with. But you're right. But go ahead, man. What were you saying?
So don't give me the line. But
No,
shit.
nah, man.
I don't think, yeah, I think you
We
gotta
talking
be
about the
consistent.
artist dropping projects. You know.
Yeah, but you don't have to drop as frequent as
Okay.
you know, as I may have dropped in 2020.
Right.
Given things are different, I may not have done it, but I can tell you that that's how my 2021 is going to be
Mm,
because I already have shit done. I
right.
think about it. I have the Gates project that when I said it's 95% done, I think I got like the intro to record.
Hey, man.
I
Please,
got
man.
a
I gotta drop
project
the vinyl, man. I gotta
with
get the.
Ace on Eastwood.
Yeah.
That's coming out in 2021.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you the God project in 2021. I got a joint with PA Dre. That's
Out of Philadelphia. That's RJ
yeah.
Payne's man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I'm
Me and
tapped
Dre
in, man.
got
I
one.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got a joint with Black Hand Bishop. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
That's the
This is
only one you. Oh, that's the only one you name, man. That I gotta figure out who. I gotta tap in, man. I gotta
and you
find
know what?
out.
I don't know if Black Hand I don't know if Bishop has given I don't know if he's done enough for where to the point where you'll be able to just be like, oh yeah, I went and tapped into him. And you might know his brother Rob De Niro.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I know. That's his brother.
Listen, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Listen, so if I'm not mistaken, Bishop is the younger brother.
I was just about to ask. Okay.
Yes, yes. But listen,
Yeah, De
mm,
Niro's nice. He's
listen,
nice.
absolutely. Them Harris boys. Listen, Bishop, me and Bishop, we're gonna shake
Mm,
shit.
okay.
And I'm hoping that you know what I'm saying. I can do something to elevate his name. That is definitely the plan. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I called in some help. You know what I'm saying, from a couple of guys we know. You know what I'm saying. That
Okay.
accompanied me on the journey, and of course they said, you know, let's do it. So
Mm,
I'm hoping that he'll truly benefit from it too. So not only will you know the fan base get to enjoy what it is I'm doing, they'll get to enjoy what my friends who came along for the ride are doing, and they'll truly get a chance to enjoy Bishop's production.
man, that's dope, bro. Well, look, hey, Mav, man, this has been a great conversation, man. I could chop it up with you all. I could
I
chop it
know.
up with
Look,
you
you
for
done
another
about
hour.
got me in trouble. My old lady was texting me and shit while we were doing this interview. I said an hour. Look, you done got me in some shit.
You know what it is, man. I'm gonna be honest.
What's
The
up?
type of dude that you is, I know what it is. You like, man. I don't know this dude. I don't know him, so let me give him an hour, man. I'm just gonna say an hour. Hey, I get it, but
Nah,
I'm a
man.
real
Listen.
nigga, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm a real nigga, man. If you sit there, if you chop it up with me, man, I'm not on that. I'm not on that funny shit, man. I want to
I
talk the
feel you.
music. I'm not trying to go all into your personal life and all
I
that
hear
other
you.
shit,
I
man.
hear you,
Whatever
man.
you comfortable with, man.
I
Because I
truly
respect
enjoyed
you.
it though, man. I enjoyed the conversation. It's just
Thank
like
you,
shit. It
brother.
was just
Thank you.
like
Thank you.
FaceTime and a homie.
Yeah, like I said, man, I respect you as an artist, man, first, and I definitely respect you as a man. So, you know what I'm
Likewise,
saying? I feel like, from my perspective, man, it's been an honor and it's been a pleasure, man. And
mine as well, man. The pleasure was
you
all
know,
mine.
yeah, and I want to continue. Again, man. Tell the fans, man, what they got. You pretty much touched on what you got coming,
I
man. Like
tried.
anything coming like in the near future, man. Because I wanted to talk about before we hold on. Let me stop for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this new cloth mixed fixed tape. Let's talk about this new shit. Now,
That's powerful.
let's talk about this. I cannot let you go before asking this question. What
What's that?
made y'all come together after 3 years, man? After the Broad Day kidnap joint from 2017 and link up together, man. What made y'all come together and
You
put
gotta
this together?
understand that during that time, like we all knew that we were talented together. You know what I'm saying? But we still didn't really harness all of the strength that we had. So
Right.
like it had to be done carefully.
Mm,
It had to be done carefully.
no doubt.
That's and that's truly the only reason. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But we also weren't in a rush. We were enjoying, you know what I'm saying, watching everybody else do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then we were just being patient. We figured we'll wait until it's our turn. Like we know what we need to do. Like if we wanted to do that again, we could do that again in another month or two.
Yeah, y'all
You know
got
what
my
I'm
boy
saying?
Nicholas Craven on the first track. I believe maybe not the first track, but I know you guys got some real heavy hitters on the, as far as the underground, man, on that shit, man. Like
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
love I fucking love that project, man. Like I think you guys did a great job, and I want to ask this, man,
Hmm.
before we go, man. Like how hard has it been for you guys, like as a group, for you guys to stay as a group? Because all of you guys, man, it seemed like you guys have your own movements, man. Every like, unlike a lot of groups, man, you guys are very different. Like everybody comes to the table from times change, from you to Riggs and so on and so on, man. Has it ever been difficult for you guys to, like to stay a group? Have you guys ever thought of like breaking up or anything like that?
Never breaking up. I be whining about quitting every month.
Keep it 100, man. Hey, I gotta ask as a fan,
but
man.
but now as far as breaking up, like nah, we don't really go through like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a back room. Like you
Thank you.
feeling the type of way about something, go in that back room and lock in and hash it out. Y'all fight it out or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
when y'all
yeah,
come back, be done with that shit. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Be done with that shit and get back
That's
in
what's
there and
up.
record that shit. But I think what it all boils down to is like most of us understand our strength as a solo artist, but like we truly understand, you know what I'm saying, the vehicle, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying, like when we all come together as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
Illinois. He
we
said
can't
it's
look
like,
any
man, like
place and see.
Voltron.
Yeah, like we don't when we look in any direction, we don't see anything as powerful.
I'm gonna be
So
honest,
like
man.
we
It's hard
we
for me to disagree with
understand that.
that, bro. I'm gonna
You
be honest,
understand?
man.
We see shit. We see good shit. We see shit that we like, but we don't see anything that's powerful. We don't see. We honestly, we don't see anything. We feel like we the apex predators, and absolutely nothing wakes up in the morning and says, "You know what? I'm about to hunt them motherfuckers down." Like
I,
no,
I,
no,
I,
you don't.
I agree, man. Shout out to like I said, man. I love what's going on in the underground right now. Again, it is a golden era. I'm gonna say it again. It's a golden era in hip hop right now. Guys
Yeah,
like you are making it a golden era. So I don't want to hear about rap. No, the underground is where it's at, man. You guys are
yeah.
bringing the heart and the
It's
essence, man.
definitely the new mainstream.
No doubt, man. You guys are bringing the heart and the essence of hip hop, man. And I gotta salute you guys for that, man.
We truly
So
appreciate you.
again, man, one more question before I go. I wanted to ask you, man, like, hey, if you could work with any other artist, man, who you probably work with, whether underground, mainstream, whatever, you know.
Oh man, listen, my my artist would be if I had to choose one artist from my town, from the town, it would probably be Jay Black.
Jay Black, he's
Um,
dope.
yeah, Jay Black, one of
Jay
the
Black is
fucking
dope. Yeah,
dopest niggas. Have no idea.
yeah, he's
Like
dope.
yo, he coded in so many of these niggas. You know what I'm
Isn't
saying?
is he with 38 in them?
Now he with Etho.
Ito, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he with Etho. You know what I'm saying? That's his right hand man. Jay Black,
Shout
one
out
of
to
the
Ito. I
dopest.
ain't even talk about it. Shout out to Ito.
Indeed, indeed. And
Go ahead.
shit. It would probably be if it wasn't them Hempstead niggas, if it wasn't me and Smooth or
Mm.
me and Rock, Marciano, that is.
Okay. You ain't got to
And,
say.
and
Yeah.
the only reason I said Marciano is because I also wouldn't mind, like, I fuck with Bub Rock too.
Mm.
I like Bub Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little pocket of artists that I tap in with, but
Bub
like,
Rock was on. He's on Hoodlum, right?
yeah,
He's on the Hoodlum. Come
yeah,
on, man. I know my
yeah,
shit, bro.
right, yeah. I
He was
fuck
on the
with
Hoodlum
Bub Rock.
project.
Listen, if I don't fuck with you, you ain't on my shit.
Yeah.
But I don't care how many followers you got. I don't
Exactly.
care about your name or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with you, it make me feel a type of way to have you on my shit. Like, I
Like
don't even fuck with this nigga. Why he on here? You know
I
what I'm
can't
saying?
even. You can't even look yourself in the mirror.
No, you shouldn't be able to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or you're a different type of nigga.
Yeah.
But like, I fuck with Bub Rock heavy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our styles very, very different. You know what I'm saying? But he bring a smoothness to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, they kind of remind, yo, even though that's not where they from, like, they remind me of like the old Harlem niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because they got a smoothness about them, like
Right.
Kano, like, you know,
Yeah.
Eddie Kane, Kano, Bub Rock,
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Like, I really fuck with those niggas. I dig they
Okay.
sound. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
And the crazy shit is like, we butt heads every now and then in the studio about like, yo, I like this nigga, and I don't like that nigga. I like this nigga. I like this nigga. Like, I fuck with who I like. I listen, when I'm making the music, I want the motherfucker on it that I like. I don't
Right.
give a
Right.
fuck what nobody else like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm fucking with Bub. I'm fucking with Kano. I'm fucking with Smooth. I don't give a fuck if that nigga got 2 million followers and he
Exactly.
popping. I
Right.
don't like his shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with, listen, I fuck with the rappers that I like. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
No doubt. No
I
doubt.
I I, I fuck with who I like. I make sure we compatible in some type of way. If I'm sending you something, I make sure it's something that I can truly hear you on, not just here. I like to speak. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
take it.
Right.
I make sure it's something that I feel like once you do your thing, when we put it all together, this shit gonna make sense. You know what
Mm.
I'm? It's
Nah,
not gonna
I
have
feel
you out of your element
right.
or anything. And that's the same way I am with producers. I don't give a fuck if this producer got all of these followers or this is what the audience like. And
Right.
what's crazy though is a lot of times the audience will follow the producer. But again, you got to understand who I'm making the music for. I'm making it for me and I'm giving it to you. So in
Mm.
doing so, I need to make me happy
No doubt.
and then present it to you. You know what I'm saying? Not for your approval or for you to be happy, but I'm putting my art on exhibit for you. But like, I'm
Mm.
not doing it for you though.
Nah.
I explained that shit to my wife the other day. Like, yo, I'm kind of selfish in my approach, in my endeavors, because I don't do anything for anyone else. I
Right.
do it for me. You
But
know
it's,
what I'm
you
saying?
know, music's supposed to come from a real place.
Right, right. So like, I'm not really like looking for like approval and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Once I got it the way I want it and I like it and I'm happy with it, then I'm gonna share it with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like cooking. Like, boom, I've got all the ingredients here, and I love this, and I want to share it with you now. You know what I'm saying? In doing so, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But
No,
if I'm not happy with it, how the fuck would I expect you to be happy with it? I don't
exactly.
even like this shit.
Right. 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 Nah, I feel you, man. Well, look, Mav, man. Again, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure, man. Can you tell the fans, man, where can they find? I know where to find your music, but can you tell the fans where they can find your music, man? What's your Twitter, so social media handles and all that good stuff, man?
Got you. Right now, I'm on IG as the
Okay,
business and Mav.
no doubt.
I'm on Twitter as Mav Nothing More.
Mm,
I just launched a new website, allthingsmav.com, things with a Z, where you can
okay,
find every project that I've released out on the website. I also
no
got the
doubt.
Dark Side of Nature t-shirts. Y'all go buy all that shit up.
Oh, and
And
speaking of the t-shirts, let's talk
yeah,
about real quick now. I wanted to ask you about this. The merch, man. That stupid merch. Is that you, Riggs? Is that the claws or that is that just Riggs?
That's Rig shit. Because Riggs
Okay.
used to always say stupid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's his shit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's his shit. Yep, that's Rig shit right there.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to talk
Yeah.
about that, man. So again, brother, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been an
Yeah.
honor. Thank you for coming to the Bridging the Generations podcast, man.
Anytime, bro.
I'm
Anytime.
value. I'm a value and appreciate this interview for years to come, man. And keep doing what you're doing, man. Never compromising, being sharp with that pen, and just being who
Never.
you are, brother.
Never. I don't plan on letting up no time soon, man.
No doubt, no doubt, man. All right, brother. You take care, man. You have a good night, bro.
My guy, you as well. Peace.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.